this evening, guess where I am? I am in Flagstaff, Arizona. So, tonight we are doing what's holding you back. What's holding you back right now? I do have a few people on my prepaid list, and I will start going down those people. I am streaming on TikTok and YouTube. I will tell you guys on YouTube, I'm so sorry you get to see the hotel room behind me. TikTok, y'all get to see the mountains behind me. So, sorry, YouTube. It is what it is. But, yeah, here we are. Me and you and me. I also want to point out that my mods have information on my earrings. I found them today at an amazing little roadside shop. They are handmade by an amazing Navajo woman. I also had to buy the matching necklace. Yes, they are Bodhi blue. It is Yellow Horse Gift Shop. So she does have a Facebook. She does ship orders and so on. If you guys would like to order a pair, I'm not going to lie, her work is fantastic. I will be stopping back by there on the way home. It is what it is. So, let's get right into it. If you guys would like to get on my list tonight, I do have 10 people already. These were prepaid spots. You get to see April coming in and out there, so there you go. You guys on YouTube will only get to see her go behind there, but y'all get a first fresh view of my hair. It is what it is. TikTok, y'all don't get to see the hair doing its whatever the fuck it is. But if you guys would like to get on my list, I do have full reads and mini reads available. So all you guys have to do is jump on there, get your tickets, and you don't, thank you, love. You don't have to know the time you were born, guys, okay? For me to do these, all I am looking at is your birth chart itself, not looking at your ascending. So you don't have to know what time you were born, okay? The first person I have on here is Miss Tiffany Speed. Tiffany, I don't know if I have your chart. I'm sure surely I have Tiffany's. I do. It has been an interesting day, guys. In case y'all didn't know, I didn't get to post a ton of videos today, but if you guys do not follow me on Instagram, oh my God, you better, because I took a ton of pictures today. My Instagram is just the Blue Bodhi. No extra I, no line, no none of that things, okay? But I will tell you guys that we took a little tiny trek down the Devil's Highway, which is Highway 491 now, but it used to be Highway 666. We got to see a storm roll down over the mountains and onto the desert and listen to the thunder. It was utterly amazing. So I have my favorite picture from the trip so far. Y'all have to go see it. There is no editing on this picture. There's no filters. That is literally the way it is. Okay. If you guys would like to get a ticket, I will just let you guys know that you said they're not on sale yet. Let me look. I will let you guys know if you go to thebluebodhi.com and click on events, or I know my mods will get you guys links as well on YouTube. Let me make sure it didn't put its, okay, there we go. Let me do this. There we go. Sometimes the place that I have my hosting through, they put some weird random thing on the bottom, and yeah, okay. They're all there now. So you guys refresh, it should say available. I don't know why it does the things it does. It's kind of an asshole. It's kind of an asshole, I'm just saying. I don't really care for Wix. Just saying what I'm saying. All right, here we go, Miss Tiffany. Let's look at what's holding Miss Tiffany Speed back right now. So right now on my list, I have Tiffany Speed, Jason Jackson, Words, Michelle Elms, Candice Miller, Chase Boyle, Tabitha Lovell, Mondragon. I can't pronounce your first name because my mouth is going to murder it this evening. Kelly Buck, Kari, Riviera Ortiz, and Hayden and Finkel. That's just my first 10, guys, okay? So, all right, Miss Tiffany. So let's look at what's up with you right now. Okay, So let me say this. As I'm looking at your chart, you've literally been trying to get into balance almost your whole life. When you were born, you had 3 different things that were in retrograde, one being Neptune, one being Jupiter, and you're ascending. Okay, so let's look at what's up right now. Wow. All right, Tiffany, you ready to see what's holding you back, or you want to know what's holding you back? And you're gonna laugh, because when I looked at your chart, everything was kind of spread out a little bit, but you had those 3. Remember the 3 I said that were in retrograde? They're still right now, or they are right now because they've gone in and out. They're in retrograde again. So the awesome thing is, and I kind of wish I could show you guys, your chart, all the lines that are in the middle of this transit chart are now triangles. They're now triangles. Triangle is perfect balance. A triangle is perfect balance. So right now, what's holding you back is that you're not used to things being in balance. Everything right now is good. Everything right now is good. You have, oh my God, I don't even know that I can count all the triangles. But your main things, you have your Saturn and your Sun right next to each other. Both of them currently are in Aries, meaning you're ready to start new things. You're ready to push forward, go, 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 go. You're just not used to things being in balance. You're not used to things being in balance. And I understand that. It's actually a huge problem for a lot of people because you've struggled your whole life to find balance, and suddenly things are balanced and you're like, this is not right. This is not the normal. But let me look at one more thing here. So if you guys get a full read, I will go through your chart and tell you what's holding you back in several different ways. If you just get a mini read, I'm just going to look at your transit chart and kind of tell you what's up. I'll tell you which signs are currently in retrograde for you. Now, planets being in retrograde and things like that, that's one thing. But according to everybody's chart, where your natal points sit, you're going to have certain things that are in retrograde that are not like the rest of us, okay? You'll have all of those things plus some. So, all right. So, Miss Tiffany. So, I'm looking at your qualities and your elements. So, right now, okay. Right now, your cardinal element, which is going forward, is only at 20. Your fixed is at 26, but your mutable is at 53. You're ending things. You're ending things. All the things. That's where your focus is right now. And I have a feeling that that's hard for you to do as well. So that's kind of what's throwing you off a little bit. That's going to move slightly. But right now, edit. Edit, 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 edit. Cut all that shit out. Cut all that shit out. So, yeah, cut it out. When it comes to your elements, you're actually decently balanced, but it's a weird balance, okay? Your earth and your fire are 33.3%. That's 2/3 of your chart. Earth and fire kind of cancel each other out a little bit. Fire is rushing forward. It's inspiration. It's drive. Earth is manifesting and grounding and being productive. Your air is 20 and your water is 13%. So what's kind of holding you back a little bit on that is water. Water is sensitivity, emotions, and intuitions. And when it's really small, it's going to be out of balance. So that's kind of what's holding you back right now. So whenever you're having a day and you're like, okay, my emotions are through the roof. What the fuck is going on? Why is this being the way it is? It's because your water is small. Your water is smaller. So spend time in and around some water. It will help you. Whether that's taking a long bath or shower, or if you have, I know you have bodies of water near you, things like that. So that should help tremendously. And know that everything is in balance for you right now. Everything is in balance. So you're going to have to kind of adjust to that a little bit. But end all the shit. Edit all that bullshit out and end it. You're actually in a really wonderful space. It's just that you're not used to being in balance. You're not used to being in balance, and the water being off a little bit, it is what it is. But let me look at something because I'm curious. Okay. Thank you, Miss Ray. Here's why the emotions are affecting you so bad right now. Because A, you're a Pisces. Pisces are, especially inside, they're used to being over emotional at times, but they're used to controlling them. Thank you, Miss Hayden. You're used to controlling those emotions. With your water being so small, the emotions that are coming out are severe. So that's what's really, really causing a problem. That's just really causing a problem. But other than that, it's just because you're in balance. It's just because you're in balance. That help, Miss Tiff? All right. I'm happy you got to be my very first one, Tiffany. All right, we got Jason Jackson here. All right, Jason, let's see what's up with you. Y'all are also going to get to watch me eat while I'm on this live. I'm just letting you know. So let's see what's changed from last week. All right. Okay. I'm having to go back and forth because I noticed this is like glaring out at me. Okay, so those three are still in retrograde. Your ascending and your Mercury. Okay, so Jason, here's the thing with yours. When you were born, your Mercury was in retrograde. Currently in your chart, it's not. It's fixing to planetarily go into retrograde. I know that was confusing right there, so I hope you followed that. But here's the thing. When Mercury goes into retrograde, you're going to feel back to normal with how you communicate. Right now, it's like your words aren't working and you don't want them to work. It's like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to communicate with anybody. I don't know what to tell you if you need to communicate with me. Almost like you're just mute. Like, I don't want to talk to you. And it's not emotional. It's just, you just don't want to talk. Okay? So. Let me see here. Let me look at something real quick. Hotel Wi-Fi is awesome. Just saying. It's awesome. It's awesome. All right, there we go. So right now, your communication's going to not be that great. Also, you're in a phase right now where your moon, which is your shadow self, your emotions, is moving into conjunction with the sun, being behind. It's going to look like it's behind it for you, which I know makes no sense, but astrologically, it's called being in conjunction. With your moon and your sun getting into alignment, you're going to enter a time of pretty intense personal power. Leading up to that, you're going to kind of feel off just a little bit. Does that make sense? You're going to kind of feel off just a little bit. It's like being in two dimensions at the same time, being in two places at the same time. what was going, coming, etc. is ending. And you didn't make it end. It's just like the universe is like, let's just stop this and shift over here. And a lot of times when that happens, it really kind of fucks us up a little bit. So chances are, I would bet that you kind of feel here and grounded and firmly in the universe, and at the same time so disconnected, like you're not. I understand that on a deep level. So right now is not the time to make any future plans. None. Not for about a week or so. Literally not for about a week or so. Yeah. Just kind of let the shift happen. Kind of let the things happen. So. So when looking at your qualities, your cardinal, your fixed or immutable signs, your cardinal is still like a sliver. It's like 6%. Your fixed, which is the middle part, getting things done. Cardinal is like ideas and moving forward and drive. Your fixed is 33%, right? So it's pretty good on moving forward. However, your mutable is still most of your chart. It's 60% of your chart. The universe is ending things for you that I think you're not ready to end some of them, but they have to. Like the universe is cutting them off. Period. Universe is cutting them off. When it comes to your elements, your fire is the biggest part. It's 33.3%. Your water and your earth are 20. I mean, your water and your air are 20. Your earth is 26. So it's pretty balanced. Although that fire there, I would bet you probably have a few anger outbursts. Because you want things to happen and the universe is cutting things off. So as hard as it is right now, you're going to have to go with the flow. You're going to have to go with the flow. You can't make any new plans right now, literally for about the next week or so. Just know that your communication is going to be shit. You don't want to talk to anybody. And if you need to let your significant other, your parents, your siblings, whatever, watch it on YouTube, like I'm telling you right now, Jason is not going to be good at communication right now. Just saying. And he may be a little angry. Yeah. Don't push him to make plans. There you go. I got you, Jason. I'm just saying. I got you. All right. I hope that helped. Dan, that's a lot. I'm sorry, Jason. That's a lot. I'm sorry. All right, Miss Michelle Elms. I don't know if I have buffering. Okay, there we go. Gotta love it. See if I have you on here, Miss Michelle Elms. I don't know if I do or not. No, you get a squeaky clean new chart. Alrighty, girl. I was in the wrong page. My sorry. I'm like, why can't I find your stuff? Because I was in the wrong page. Ooh, my nose is itching. Somebody talk about me. Probably my Bodie Wrangler's like, she's on crack. What's up with her? I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. I always love when I put in where you guys were born. At all of the cool places that pop up. I'm like, that's awesome that there's one of those here, 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 and here. So, Miss Michelle, did you know that there's also the same, like the town you were born in? There's also one in Jamaica. Did you know that? You do now. All right, Miss Michelle, let's look at you here. Oh, you have a really beautiful transit chart. Okay. Gotcha. So for those of you guys, I see a few of you guys asking about my earrings. My moderators have her name, but, well, not her name, but they have, it is Yellow Horse Gift Shop. She's on Facebook. She hand makes all of these, and they're utterly fantastic. So if you guys are on TikTok, you don't have the greatest view of them. On YouTube, they do. Please, please go give her a follow. Yeah. All right. So let's look here. All right, Miss Michelle. Oh, you're a Cancer, just barely, aren't you? Okay. Wow. So the first thing I notice when I look at your chart, Miss Michelle, is that the interior of your transit chart, it almost looks like a star. Like the bottom two parts aren't quite connected yet, but it's beautiful. It's really a beautiful, beautiful shape. Okay, so whenever I look at now, today, it's 2 complete tines. That's it. So there's a lot of triangles here. You have a similar problem to Tiffany in that right now, almost everything is in balance. The only things you currently have in your chart that are in retrograde, according to your star chart, okay, or according to your astrological chart, not star chart, is Mercury and Saturn. What was in retrograde when you were born? Okay. Mercury is majorly holding you back. Your communication is majorly holding you back. Because when you were born, your communication, your Mercury was in Leo. Now, astrologically, not only is it in retrograde, but it's in Virgo. Meaning you want to communicate. You feel this need to communicate. And your communication is completely off. So you either can't get your words out, you can't get the things you need to communicate out right, or you're over communicating to the point people are like, I don't want to talk about this anymore, or they're backing off from you. Does that make sense? Oh God, communication is going to be a massive issue for you right now, especially with Mercury fixing to go into retrograde period. With Saturn being in retrograde too, you probably also are feeling like karma has forgot about you on the good things. And it's in Taurus, meaning you're kind of sticking your feet in the ground like, why hasn't this person got their karma? Why hasn't that person got their karma? It hasn't forgot about you. It's just currently in your chart, your Saturn is in retrograde. Told you guys you get to watch me eat. That's what it is. Yes, I have a charcuterie board. You guys asking? Alrighty. Woo. Okay. What is up with all 3 of you first reads are ending all the things? Man. Miss Michelle. You, Tiffany, and Jason just need to get together and let the universe end everything, because your cardinal signs are also only at like 13%. Your fixed signs, that middle, let's get things done, is 33. Your mutable signs, that ending stuff, is 53.3%. The universe is ending a lot of shit for you too. The universe is ending a lot of shit for you too. And a lot of times when that happens, it's stuff we're not ready to be ended. I will say on your elements, I immediately saw this when I pulled this up, and it was hard for me not to talk about it first. I probably should have. Your fire is a sliver. Your fire is a sliver. Your earth is 40%. Your other two, your water and your air, are literally 26.7. They're both perfectly even. So your water and your air are fine. Your sensitivity, your emotions, your intuition, how you're processing information, those are working as they should. You are overly grounded right now. You are overly grounded right now. And your fire is a sliver. So the universe is ending things for you, and it's affecting you really deeply because a lot of those things, you're not ready for them to end. And so it's kind of dragging you down. And then you feel like you don't want to start anything new because why bother? It's just going to end anyway. This is not going to last very long, okay? It's not going to last very long, but it's going to suck butt while it's happening. Because it's like the universe is ending stuff and literally driving out all of the want to from you, if that makes sense. You are overly grounded. What I would say is you need to spend some time with the fire element, whether this is candles, whether this is a bonfire, whether it's a fireplace, whatever it is. Spend time with things that are red. I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but seriously, spend time with things that are red. Surround yourself with red, okay? Boost your fire, sweetheart. It'll help you process through these things that are ending. These things that are ending. So for those of you guys that just got tickets, I'm going to let you know that I am live streaming on YouTube as well. So if you can't stay for too long, or if you're worried about falling asleep, any of that jazz, totally get it. You can hop over to YouTube later. We will make sure that the list is on there so you guys kind of know where you are. Miss Candice Miller, are you ready? I'm pretty sure I have your chart. Let me look here. You know, I sit here and I look through and I'm like, I literally could just type it in. The things I do not do. Do I not have one for you, Candice? Really? I don't. Well, all right then. I also have to realize that my laptop keyboard does not work as fast as my gaming keyboard at home. So I have to go slow. Don't like it. So for those of you guys that are on making, commenting and stuff like that, I have amazing mods that are here to help tonight because I'm focused in the middle here, so I can't read both comments at the same time. So yeah. Yeah, those of you guys that are on TikTok are getting a beautiful view of the mountains, and YouTube, I'm so sorry you're not. All right, Miss Candice Miller, you ready? Oh, girl, you had some discombobulated craziness when you were born. You have a knack for seeing patterns, don't you? Interesting. Your transit chart when you were born, it's kind of scattered a little bit, but what's interesting is there's a lot of patterns in there in the line work. So I would bet that you absolutely recognize patterns like that. Oh, wow. Okay. So one of the main things I saw when I fast forwarded to today is that your world has gotten more simplified than you realize. I know it feels like everything is crazy and disorganized, etc., but you need to take a step back and look. Simplify things. Like literally look at things like a toddler would look at them, like a 4-year-old would look at them. Black and white. Because every bit, all that crazy discombobulated stuff that I said was there is not there now. You're not used to operating at such a simple level in the universe. You're used to everything being so crazy, so out there, that now that things are getting simplified, the universe is simplifying things, you're kind of wanting to make them overly crazy. Okay. So I saw someone say hello from New Mexico. Hello, I'm in Arizona this evening. I am in Flagstaff this evening, guys. I will be in LA tomorrow. You guys are in LA, Sedona, or Albuquerque. Just know I have meet and greets coming up. I would love to meet you guys. All right, Candice. Okay. So here's this. This is holding you back because you don't know it's there. Thank you, Miss Hayden. So your cardinal and your fixed signs. Cardinal is ambition, moving forward quickly. Fixed is more being productive and moving through stuff, or, you know, like busting out the middle part. Those two are 40% apiece. They are 40% apiece. Meaning now is a great time to start new things and to work on other things. However, your mutable sign is only 20%. That is ending things. I have a feeling that you're wanting to end some things and the universe is not allowing that to happen because it's not right now. So if you have some things you're trying to end, let them ride. Just let them ride. Okay? Element wise, you have got to ground yourself just a little more. Your earth is only 13%, whereas everything else in your chart is almost 30%. Your fire is 33, your water and your air are 26. So you've got to ground yourself. Work with some earth, wear earth tones. I would advise staying away from red things and away from fire because that's a huge part of your chart. It's a third of your chart right now. That's going to make you want to start too many new things and overwhelm yourself. So simplify things down, ground yourself, and just let those things ride that you're wanting to end. Does that make sense? Let those things ride. So you wear black all the time? Put some green in there. Even greens and browns, tans, even if it's just earrings, necklaces, something like that. Wear some earth tones. That will help ground you as well. And spend some time outside. So I'm glad you get to see the mountains back there. So, does that help, Miss Candice? Simplify things, literally. Start looking at things, pretend that you're 4, and look at things like that. Because that will help you tremendously. You're not used to, you just got a bunch of olive colored shirts. Perfect. Perfect. If you guys would like tickets to my meet and greets, they are on my site. The only reason I'm charging for meet and greets is that the venues are charging me to host in a room, etc. But it's like $10-15. I try to keep it as cheap as possible, guys. All right. Chase Boyle, are you ready? Let me pull you up here. Gotcha. Hi, Nicole. I don't know if my list is full or not, love. If you go to thebluebodie.com and look under events, or maybe one of my mods can tell you. I love that y'all on YouTube are getting a firm view of my bangs throwing a toddler fit tonight. Y'all on TikTok aren't getting it, but y'all, if y'all would like to see whatever the shenanigans is going on up here, I have a cowlick, and it's full on throwing a toddler fit tonight. Oh, there's nice. It'll fuck up in a minute. Give it 5 seconds. It'll fuck up. So last October, I went to Colorado, where I grew up, and did not, even though I know better, did not let myself get acclimated to the altitude. So what did I do? I went straight the fuck up to the top of Pikes Peak, which is 14,000 something feet above sea level. Had an interesting episode up there. Got really fucking sick. Was sick for about 2 weeks. And now when I go up in altitude, it makes me fucking sick again. So yesterday we were in not Flagstaff, we were in Albuquerque. It's a lot higher than Tulsa. Tulsa is 722 feet. Albuquerque is like, you know, what was it, 35 or was it 50? It's not 700 feet.
No.
Tonight, so we felt great when we woke up this morning, going up higher. So tonight I'm a little dizzy because we're at like 6,500 feet. And then 53. Tomorrow, so it's 53. And then tomorrow, I will be in LA, which is 300 feet. My body's going to be like, bitch, I don't know what you're doing right now, but you need to fucking stop it. Meat sacks are stupid. Okay, Chase, are you ready? All right. So your transit chart in the middle when you were born literally looks like a gem. It looks like a diamond. All right. All right. Oh, okay. So, you know how I just said that your transit chart, the middle of it looked like a diamond. It now looks like a bat. It's cool, don't get me wrong. You went from seeing the multifaceted way of life as a kid to being very plain, and you now see the dark in things. You see the dark sides of things. I would also bet that you draw in people that are a little darker. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. Okay. Where's your moon at? And your moon's in Sagittarius, which means that right now, all of that darkness is causing some crazy drama with you. Okay. So here's what I'd recommend. You're also astrologically in a new moon phase. I would work on some shadow stuff if you have not started already. Now, here's the thing, guys. I see a lot of people touting shadow work and stuff like that on TikTok. And I'm not saying shadow work is not a good thing. But know when you're ready. Know when you're ready. Don't throw yourself into something super hardcore. There are some shadow work apps out there that I have seen that are downright mean. They're downright mean. They're not shadow work apps. I don't know what the fuck they are, but they're not shadow work apps. Shadow work is something that was founded by Carl Jung, the term itself. It is a psychological way of working through trauma. If you guys are wanting to get into shadow work, I do teach a shadow work class, but there are all kinds of great books, great articles, and so on by Carl Jung and by other psychologists that you guys can look at. Shadow work is integrating the shadow side of ourselves that we hide into the outside part that we show to everybody. If you get thrown in with some of these apps, I've seen people trying to teach shadow work that have no idea what they're doing. It can fuck you up. So please, 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 whether it's me, whether it's someone else that's been doing it a long time, I've been teaching shadow work since 2014. Please, please, please know who you're learning from. Okay? Know who you're learning from. Because someone that doesn't know what they're doing can really fuck you up. Okay? But Chase, I would absolutely recommend looking into shadow work. And like I said, there are some great journals on Amazon, things like that. It will help you tremendously right now. Oh, sweet pea. Okay, here's the other thing that's really jacking with you. Your cardinal signs, the let's go, the ambition, is 60%. Your fire is also the biggest part of your chart at 40%. Meaning you want to start all the new things, but your fixed part is the smallest part that is actually doing the things. That's 13%. And your mutable is 26%. Your water is also a sliver. Then your air and your earth are pretty even. So you want to rush forward. You want to start all the things. You want to do all the things, but you're overwhelming yourself with it. Your intuition is also almost shut off right now. So you need to spend a lot of time in, around, near water. Blues, turquoises, whites, greens, things like that are going to help. Also, working on some shadow work is going to help. It's going to help tremendously, because that's a lot. Be very wary of starting new things, because now you know those two things are humongous. So be really wary of starting new things, okay? You're going to overwhelm yourself, and they're going to crash and burn if you don't. All right, Miss Tabitha Lovell, ready? Pretty sure I have you. I say that, and then I probably won't. Watch. I do. There you are, sugar. All right, Miss Tabitha. I need to start taking just like a whole huge monitor set, and then I can have everything up on like 3 monitors, and I don't have to click back and forth. Just saying what I'm saying. All right, Tabitha, love. So one of the things causing a lot of problems with you right now is that your moon, your emotions, your shadow side, went from Taurus, which the good part about this is it went from an earth sign to an earth sign. The bad part is it went from Taurus, which Tauruses are actually pretty good at doing shadow work. They're pretty good at it, because when they set their mind to doing something, they don't let go. It went from that to Virgo. Virgos are overthinkers, meaning that right now, anything bad that happens, anything you think bad about yourself, shortcomings, anything you feel is a thing, is blown out of proportion by your meat sack brain, because it's in Virgo, and it's gonna be a dick. It's gonna be a dick to you. So, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. And your communications in Scorpio right now. Meaning all those things are coming out of your face, too. You're literally having a crisis of consciousness right now. All right. So the things that you used to do, how you used to handle your own shortcomings, your own emotions, all those things are completely off kilter, out of balance. And so suddenly the way that you used to handle dealing with things with yourself, the way you used to handle communicating, is completely flipped on its head. As far as your attributes go, your cardinal sign is the same as your mutable sign. They're both about 30%. Your qualities here, your cardinal, your fixed and mutable, they're pretty, what I would consider, they're pretty good. They're not completely balanced, and here's why that's a good thing. And I think that you're not used to this. You want your cardinal and your mutable to be about even, and they are. That's starting things and finishing things. The thing you want the biggest is your fixed. That's knuckling down and getting things done. That's 46%. So right now, that's perfect. And I don't think that you're used to that. Here's the problem, though. On your elements, your earth is small. Your earth is really small. So you need to ground yourself. The next thing so it's like 13%. The next thing is 20%, and that's your air. So that's processing information. Your fire and your water are both 33.3%. They are 2/3 of your chart right now, meaning you are wanting to push forward with things, but at the same time, you're overthinking everything and being too sensitive about them. Your intuition is also working overtime, which your gifts are probably working overtime as well. It's okay. It is a thing. It is a thing. I promise, okay? I will say, grounding yourself is going to be a huge thing. Realizing that your qualities, your cardinal, your fixed, and your mutable are running about perfect is a good thing. But know, love, that your emotions and your brain are going to be a dick to you right now. So know that you're going to overthink every little thing. Okay? Know that you're going to overthink every little thing. And there's really no way around that aside from to tell yourself you're overthinking every little thing. All right. So, why can I not pronounce your name? Rocio. Rocio? Mondragon. I just want to say your last name, I think. I just want to say your last name. All right. Yes, I really do want to do that. How are you guys this evening? Oh, I would be so much better if, things would work correctly. All right, here we go. Monsieur Mondragon. Okay. So the first thing I noticed, like I'm looking at your transit chart, right? When you were a kid, when you're born, you're pretty well balanced, but you don't really have any signs at all in your 10th, 11th, or 12th houses. This right here tells me that you're more goal oriented, you're more money oriented, you're less love wise oriented. Now, however, that's shifting, and that it's like you feel like you're even more detached from that. You're even more detached from that. And your moon and your Jupiter are in Taurus right now, meaning you are grabbing onto emotions and your shadow self, overthinking things, running it in the dirt, and your Jupiter is making you do it. It's, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And your sun is in Leo right now, which means all the drama is like a magnet to you right now. Okay. So as far as your cardinal quality, or your words, qualities, your cardinal, your fixed, and immutable. Your fixed is 60%. Meaning you just want to do things. You don't want to start anything. You just want to finish, get to work on, do the things. Then your mutable, actually finishing things, is about 30%, and your cardinal is only like 13%. So you're actually having a problem starting new things right now, even though your fire is about 30% of your chart. You want to start new things, but you can't. However, here's the thing. And I would bet that you're probably, this is probably something you're not realizing. And when I say it, you're going to go, oh my God. Let me give you a life hack right now. Okay. Your fixed is 60% and your earth is 40. I don't really want to say that you're too grounded here. Use those things to your advantage. You're grounded, you're ready to move forward, practically, productively, and your fixed determination is massive. Meaning that, oh my God, you can bust through some shit right now. You can bust through some shit right now. Use that to your advantage. Use that to your advantage. So, your air is a little bit small, meaning that you're having a problem processing information and ideas and sharing them. So, what I would recommend is to really, really pay attention and make sure that you're taking the time to process everything and ask questions. I know sometimes we don't want to ask questions, but process everything, let it sink in, and ask. So yeah. All right, Miss Kelly Buck. I know I've got you. Hey, April, is there any way that you could grab me either some crackers or tortilla? Yeah. Kelly, I thought I had you. Doesn't matter, either one. Sorry, y'all, I'll be hungry. I'll be hungry. I'm gonna spit tomato.
Here, I rolled it up for you.
I'm gonna spit tomato.
I just don't have little toothpicks.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna rip it anyway. April rolled my tortilla up, and then I'm just gonna rip it anyway.
Pieces.
We've been on the road a lot the last 2 days. I'm gonna be on the road tomorrow.
Alright. The guys on the interwebs.
Y'all gonna see April back there. One of the cool things about this room too, there we go. So weird, Kelly, it didn't want to pull up where you were born. Like, I typed it in, didn't want to pull it up. It was kind of like, yeah, I'm not pulling that up. All right. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So you're used to your Jupiter and your Sun being in line, and they are not. When you were born, they were like this, straight line, and now they're like that. So you feel like your personal power is shifted, like it's not where it's supposed to be. You just feel off. Okay. Okay. My laptop froze. Don't. No. Oh, baby. Okay, Kelly, here. Oh, God. Your cardinal signs are 6%. Your fixed and your immutable are both 46.7. Meaning you're busting through some shit. You can knuckle down and do some stuff, and you can end some things, but you can't start them. Your air is 33%, meaning that you can process all the ideas. You know what's going on around you. Then your earth and your water are both 26.7. They're pretty even. And they're really pretty even with your air, meaning you can get through all the things. Your emotions are a little in tune. Your intuition is in tune. And then your fire is little bitty. It's 13. Oh, love. Okay. So here's the thing. Your drive and your ambition right now feels like it is in the dirt. It feels like it's in the dirt. Your personal powers, it feels like it's off. It's off kilter. You feel off kilter. Like you don't know which way to head because technically you don't. This is going to be, it's going to be a hard week and a half, 2 weeks. Okay? It's going to be a hard week and a half, 2 weeks. So here's what I'm going to recommend. Spend a lot of time in around near some fire. Spend a lot of time with music that pumps you up. You're going to have a tendency to want to listen to more flowy, more emotional things. Don't. Especially when you need to bust through and get some things done. You need stuff that's going to light a fire under your butt. You need that. I would also spend time around people that are cardinal signs. Those are ones like Capricorns, Aries, Cancer, things like that. Cancer's probably wrong. For some reason that sounds wrong when I said it. Cardinal signs are those that come first in the season. They'll help you move forward. Oh, girl. Let me look at one more thing. So, the good thing is that your Jupiter is still in Gemini. I mentioned that. Computer, I need you to work correctly, man. Oh, you bitch. Okay. It was in retrograde then. It's in retrograde now. So that's normal. It's your sun that shifted. You went from, oh, why did I just do that? I gotta pull your chart up again, Kelly. My sorry. There you are. Okay. You're in all the feels right now. You're in all the feels because currently your sun sign sits in Aquarius. You're in all the feels and keeping all the feels to yourself. So you're going to have to let the feels out. You're going to have to talk through them a little bit. You have to share them a little bit, babe. But a lot of time around things that pump you up. Fire, candles, wear reds, wear, colors, bright pinks, things like that. No sad emotional music. Okay? No. Yeah. I'm sorry, Kelly, honey. It's going to be tough for about a week and a half. You're going to be wanting to start all the new things and can't. But just know, week and a half, you're going to pull out of it. So take full advantage of being able to be productive and stop, cut off, let go of things right now. Okay? Okay? All right. Let me see here. So, Carrie Riviere Ortiz. Okay, let me refresh this because this is being a butt. So just so you guys know, if you can't wait, if you fall asleep, etc., these are being streamed on YouTube. There you go. Okay. I probably don't have a chart for you, do I, love? It's because I don't think I do. Yeah, you get a nice, squeaky clean new one. Ooh, I almost threw an olive. You bitch. Every time I say that, guys, I'm talking to my laptop. All right. Here we go. Is it Carrie or Kari? Because I don't want to say it wrong. All right. Here we go. Okay. Gotcha. I just didn't want to be saying your name wrong. Okay. You feel like things are just all over the fucking place right now. And they kind of are. Just letting you know. They kind of are. Not only are they kind of all over the place, but your Mercury is in Cancer, meaning you either are over communicating or not communicating at all. You either have this like super hard crab like shell on your communication with some people, and with other people it's like word vomit. And your sun currently is in Leo, meaning that you're, for some reason, it's like, I want all the drama. Let me start the drama. I am the drama. I bring the drama. And you're okay with that. You're just like, I'm okay with that. I'm the fucking drama. It is what it is. So I would bet there are a lot of days where you're like, I'm choosing violence. I'm choosing all the violence today. Oh, and your moon, oh God, your moon and your rising are both in Taurus. Meaning that when you are making decisions and saying things, you are not backing off of them either. Oh, you have no air right now. Fuck. That right there is the main thing causing problems. You only have fire, earth, and water. Your earth is 40%. That's what I was talking about, digging in your heels and being like, no, I'm not wrong. I don't give a shit how many ways you show me I'm wrong. I'm still right. Then your fire is 26%. Your water is 33%. So here's the thing. Your intuition is spot on right now. Okay? Your intuition is spot on. Your cardinal sign is also 40%. Meaning your ambition is through the roof. So you can make some plans and manifest some shit right now. You're almost too grounded. And your air is non-existent. Meaning that you're having a problem processing ideas, information, etc. This is why I said, oh, you're like sticking your feet in the ground and not listening to anybody or anything. Because that's shut off. It's shut off. Whereas normally you could talk to people and be like, oh, okay, you showed me where XYZ and I was thinking ABC. You're right. You know, I love that you proved that to me. Like, you normally are very open-minded and can see all the things. Right now, though, with your air being shut off, there's no air there. You can't see anything. This is why you're like, nope, it is how it is. Fuck you if you fight me. That's why. Oh, love. How long is this going to last? Let me look. Looks like you got about 2 weeks. You got about 2 weeks, girl. It's going to be this way for about 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks. So, spend some time outside in the fresh air. Light blues, light greens, whites, pale soft colors, pale pinks, pale purples. Those are going to be your friends. Those are going to be your friends. Oh, love. It is what it is. It is what it is. What I would say is use this to your advantage. Use this to your advantage. You're super grounded right now. You can totally bust through some things and be mega productive, but at least you know that you can't process the things. So when you catch yourself being like, nope, this is how it is, fight me, you can your brain, you can tell yourself, hey, pause. Pause. I mean, you're really going to have to make yourself, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. But like I said, use this to your advantage. Use this to your advantage because, girl, you can bust through some shit right now. You can bust through some shit right now. Like, absolutely. Any ideas you have right now, make sure you write them down. But you're fixed in your cardinal signs. I mean, your earth signs are humongous. You can, oh my God. Yeah. So, just know the universe is not being very nice right now to you. You're so welcome, sweetheart. I know sometimes it's hard too, like when we're in the moment and we're like, no, fight me. Yeah, I understand. All right, Hayden and Finger, you ready? Do I have you in my charts already, Hayden? Let's look. No, you get a squeaky clean chart too. YouTube looks like I'm looking right at you, doesn't it? All right, Miss Hayden. Here we go, Hayden, honey. So this is the end of like my prepaid reads, and then we're gonna move on to all of you other ones, and we're gonna go a little bit faster. I'm just letting you guys know. The thing that takes me the longest right now is typing in everybody's information, especially because my computer is being slow as dirt. Oh my God. All right. Here we go, Miss Hayden. I had to go back out and back in. So stupid. You literally are a light for other people, aren't you? You're like a beacon. What are you a beacon for right now? So in looking at your natal chart, you've always been a beacon for broken people. What are you a beacon for now? Still a beacon for broken people. Just even more so. Oh, Lord. You're now a bigger beacon for broken people. Let's see why. Oh, love. Okay, this is interesting. So I'm going to start with your elements, okay? Your air, your earth, and your fire are all 20%. They're all even. They're perfectly even. Your water is 40%, meaning you are overly sensitive right now, and your intuition is through the roof. And I would bet that it's through the roof to the point that you're kind of driving yourself a little crazy, or you feel like you're going crazy because you keep feeling like this is going to happen, that's going to happen, and then you don't say anything to anybody, and then suddenly that shit happens and you're like, oh, motherfucker, what's going on? I would bet you feel crazy. I would bet you're having some intense dreams. You're probably just knowing things without knowing how you know them. Your gifts are through the roof right now, love. So let me tell you this. You're not crazy. You're not crazy, okay? Your gifts are just through the roof, sweetheart. Everything else is in balance except your water. So Any of the other three will help you right now. Earth is probably going to be your best one. Earth is probably going to be the best way to help you lower down some of that sensitivities, because with that being through the roof, you're drawing in people that want to feed on that. So while you've always been a beacon for broken people, you're an even bigger one now. And with your water being massive, oh, sweetheart, you're going to be drawing in narcissistic douchebags like nobody's business, that are going to try to use you for everything they can. They're going to feed off your energy. They're going to drain you. You're going to be drawing in energy vampires, meaning you're going to have people come up and talk to you that you're like, I don't understand why you're telling me all these things. I don't understand. Like, they're literally going to talk to you until you almost fall over. They're going to do everything they can to drain your energy. Ground yourself, ground yourself, ground yourself. Wood and jewelry, carrying a piece of wood with you is going to help tremendously. Make sure that you are outside on a daily basis, putting your feet in the dirt, things like that. But here's the good thing about this. Your qualities, your mutable, the ending of the shit, ending some things, is 53% of your chart. 53% of your chart, meaning you can really cut some shit off right now. You have all that ability to do that. Whereas your cardinal and your fixed are both, one's 26, one's 20. So you're ready to start some new things, but the universe knows you gotta cut some things off. So there are going to be some things that are going to get cut off for you that you have no control over. Use that to your advantage. Use it to your advantage. Okay, Hayden? Use it to your advantage. Yeah. Use it to your advantage. Yeah. So, all right, Miss Hayden. So for those of you guys that are asking how to get a one-on-one session, if you go to my website under services, you can totally book that. And I will tell you that I do these in particular one-on-one. I am happy to do this one for you. Like, if you want a little more in-depth, because it's like a 45-minute appointment, we'll go through all the things. Okay? I am booked out into October, but yes, I did add what's holding you back specifically as an appointment on my site. So, okay. All right. Done with that. All right, Elizabeth Rhodes, you ready, sugar? So I saw somebody was asking about my watercolor tattoos. So on this side is all space. I'll try to like twist my arm around. So this side is space. Come December, I will have a complete half sleeve here. On this side, bonus points for those of you guys that recognize what that empty space is. My sister and I both have matching tattoos for our mom. My mom was a humongous Star Trek fan. So yeah, we have that. And then on the other side, which you guys can't really see very well, it actually says, oh, well, you can see it really good on TikTok, just not here. So it actually says, live long and prosper in ancient Vulcan. And then over here, let me twist it around like that so YouTube can see it and TikTok can see it. So the numbers, that is obviously the Star Trek logo. The numbers are my mom's birthday and the day she passed away, and star dates, because my mom was that kind of nerd. So yeah. There you go. I hope that helped. I saw somebody was asking about it, so. All right. Miss Elizabeth Rhodes. So for those of you guys that are hanging out, make sure you go and you check my event page, because I'm going to be a couple of interesting places this week. Well, this week and towards the rest of this year. East Coast, I've got you next year, love. Y'all are getting the Bodie. All right. Miss Elizabeth, let's look here. You are a Leo all the way, aren't you? Oh my God. I can't wait to see how this is shifted. Your Sun, your Mercury, your Venus, and your Mars are all in Leo when you were born. You are all Leo. All right, let's see what's up now. There you are. Hi, sugar. How are you? Oh, you really are, you feel like you have a split. You feel like you have a split personality right now, don't you? Currently, your Sun and your Mars are in Virgo, meaning you're overthinking, you're overanalyzing, nose to the grindstone, being too blunt, being just like, yeah. And then your Mercury, your communication, and your Venus are in Libra, meaning that you want all the balance and the emotions and so on. Like you're literally doing this and then warring with yourself. And your Jupiter is currently in Aries in retrograde. Oh, sweet baby. Let me give you a hug through here. Let me give you a hug through here because I'm sorry. The universe is hardcore kind of screwing you over right now. All right. So let's talk about your qualities here. Your cardinal signs, and your mutable signs. So starting shit and finishing shit are both 46.7%. They take up more than 90% of your chart. Meaning you are ready to start all the shit and you are ready to finish all the shit, but your fixed is like 6.7, meaning that you don't want to do the shit. You're ready to start it, you're ready to finish it, but you don't want to do it. Use that to your advantage. Use that to your advantage. Let the universe end the shit. Let it bring all the new opportunities to you. And when you have an idea like, hey, I need to do this, I need to do that, write them down. Seriously, write them down. So, let's talk about your elements. Your earth is 40% of your chart right now, meaning that you want to get things done, like you want to do the meat part, but you can't. Oh, I see the frustration here too. Oh my God. Thank you, Miss Rochelle. Oh my God, I see the frustration. You want to start it and you want to finish it. Those are easy for you, but knuckling down and actually being productive is hard. You're kind of too grounded right now. You're too grounded for what's going on. Your water's 26, fire is 20, and your air is 13. I would spend a lot of time with air, out in fresh air, connecting with it. If it's windy, go outside. Let the air wash over you. I know that sounds weird, but trust me. Light colored things, light blues, light turquoises, whites, things like that are going to help. You're too grounded. Like literally, you're too grounded. I would say also spending time around fire is going to help you too. Earth will help a little bit. I mean, not earth. Water will help a little bit. Really anything but grounding. Anything but grounding. Because right now, you're going to be frustrated. You're going to be super frustrated. Let me look at something real quick and I can tell you how long this is going to last. Okay, so let me see here. Yes, get to the beach then. Yes. Air and water. All right, let's see here. You got about 3 weeks, girl. You got about 3 weeks. 3 weeks of this shit. Thank you, Danes. Thank you, Ray, for all the gifts. Hey, Atlas. Yeah, you got about 3 weeks, girl. I'm sorry. But here's the thing. You know that you're warring with yourself. You know that you want to start all the things and finish all the things. Like I said, use it to your advantage. You're a Leo, use it to your advantage. Use it to your advantage. I'm serious. Write down every idea you have right now. Record it in some way, because you're going to have some fucking fantabulous ideas right now. And once this is over, you're going to be able to implement them and put them into place. Do the things. So, yeah. The other cool thing about having so much earth going on right now is that you can really help other people ground. That will help you too. I know that sounds weird, but in helping other people ground and helping them kind of calm down and things like that, it will actually help to take some of that aspect off of you. Does that make sense? It will help. It will help. All right, Miss Susan Hooper, you ready? You're so welcome, sweetie. I'm glad I could help a little bit. So, I forget that, like, this phone over here and my laptop are still on Oklahoma time. And then over here is on correct time. So where I'm at right now, it's 7:50. But my computer says that it's almost 10. My phone says it's almost 10. I'm like, God, I'm taking... No. I'm not taking forever. It's just jagging me up. Because no one told me that Arizona doesn't do daylight savings. So when we got here, I was expecting it to still be mountain time. It's not. It's not. All right. Here we go, Miss Susan Hooper. Are you ready? Ooh, you're a super Sagittarius, aren't you? Oh, you're a super fire. Ooh, Miss Susan has 6 fire placements. 6. You are just a flamboyant performer, aren't you? Okay. Oh, okay. You're all up in your emotions. You are all up in your emotions, which is not where you're used to being. Oof. Oh, love. Okay. You are all up in your own emotions right now. And so, I'm looking at your cardinal, fixed, and mutable signs. Your fixed signs are 80% of your chart. So being all up in your emotions, you're withdrawing. You're withdrawing from people. And in withdrawing from people, you're trying to just knuckle down and do all the things. But your earth is, your elements are pretty well balanced. 20, 20, 26, 33. Those are pretty decently balanced. Your water is the 33. Your water is the 33. Oh, love. You're literally wanting to be a hermit right now. You don't want to people. You don't want to do the things. You don't want to feel all the feels. And you want to start new things, but you can't. You want to finish things, but you can't, because your cardinal is only 6.7 and your mutable is only 13.3. Here's what I'd recommend. Guys, when I tell you what's going on astrologically and stuff, it's so you can use it to your advantage. Use these things to y'all's advantage, okay? Right now, you have a tremendous amount of power to knuckle down and get some things done. I know that you want to start new things, and I know you want to finish some things, but it's not time right now, okay? Your determination is through the roof. It is absolutely through the roof. Your intuition is also through the roof, meaning your gifts are through the roof, meaning that you are probably, your empathy, your empathic skills are probably also through the roof, meaning I don't want to people because I'm feeling all the people's shit. Wear as much black stones as possible. Black stones are very protective, okay? Any type of black stones are protective. I would also work on wearing some stuff and being around things that ground you. Even though your earth is the second biggest part, your fire and your air need to stay about 20 right now. They need to stay there. Because if your fire gets any bigger, it's going to drive you up the wall that you can't start new things. It's going to drive you up the wall. So use this determination to your advantage. Use your intuition and your gifts right now to your advantage. Like, absolutely. It will help you so much. It will help you so much. And now my computer's refreshing. Time to make a snack. Time to put food in my face. Maybe I have time to eat all the dinner. There we go. Shit. All right. Catherine Kemmerer. I would like for you to work, please. So I just want you guys to know, those of you guys getting Bodhi boxes, we probably won't get a lot of this put in the September boxes, but the October boxes are going to have some shit and some stuff. On top of the shit and stuff that I've already got for them. So we were having a problem getting our air conditioner to work when we got here. And now I'm freezing. Now I'm freezing. Good thing I got my Woodby, right? Alright. Oh. Catherine, you're a karma beacon. Okay. Okay. And you're a Scorpio. And right now your sun is in, oh God, your sun's in Capricorn. Woo! All right, Catherine. All right, Catherine. Okay. So, if y'all know Catherine, she's a karma beacon, meaning that when people get around her, good or bad, they tend to draw their karma in. Like, she's literally a beacon. She was, when she was born, like, she's a Scorpio. But now, right now, her sun is in Capricorn, meaning that you're a perfectionist with it. So karma is really pinpointed around you right now. Where you want to go and your emotions are also warring with each other. Oh, your cardinal signs are 60% of your chart, meaning, and your fire is 33% of your chart, meaning you want to rush forward with everything. You're looking before you leap. And that Capricorn aspect that's in your chart right now is going to continue to push that forward. It's going to continue to make you want to jump at every opportunity, non-opportunity, the air, like it's going to make you want to pounce on everything. Then your fixed is only 13% and your mutable is only like 26. Okay. So you're going to have to really fight not jumping on every single thing that comes along. You're going to have to fight saying yes to everything. If you don't, you're going to get overwhelmed so fast. So fast, girl. Your air is 40% of your chart, meaning that right now you are processing all the information, all the ideas that come in. So here's what I'm going to recommend. Because your cardinal signs are so big and you're processing everything, you need to be keeping voice recordings, voice journals, or something. You need to be keeping all of these ideas that are coming in, because the ideas are coming in and you're thinking through them, just like wrapping your head around everything. You have some fucking fantastic ideas right now, and you can literally see all the steps that have to go for them. What sucks is your water is only 13%, your earth is only 13%, meaning you're not very grounded and your emotions are more off than you're used to. You've got to ground yourself, spend time around earth, spend time around water. Feet in the ground, on the ground, in the ground, feet on the ground, feet in the water. Earth and water are going to be your friends. And I know that they kind of war. I know that they're opposites, but it will help, I promise. It will help, I promise. Okay? Right, girl, write down every idea you have. Every idea you have. I am not kidding, Catherine. Every single idea. Because they're flowing like insane. They're flowing insane. So if you have friends that are stuck somewhere, they're stuck in something, you have the ability to be a muse like nobody's business right now. Just letting you know. All right, Miss Laura Gallardi. Do I have a chart for you? Nope. Some of y'all recognize your names, and it's like, I'm sure I have a chart for you. I don't. Wait, did I just spell your last name wrong? I did. There we go. How are we doing, guys? Hey, there you are. How are you, love? All right, let's look at what's up here. You are a smart cookie, aren't you? Wow. You're a very smart girl. You're also, so I'm looking at you like you're when you were born. I'm looking at that right now. You're very family oriented. And you're really intelligent, and you use that intelligence. You've always used it to help everyone around you. Oh, that tells me there's going to be a problem with that. Yep. So right off the bat, the first thing I notice is that all of this area where most of your signs placements, were on this family, goal-oriented, financial side of your chart. Now they're spread out everywhere. And a lot of your places where you focused your intellectual abilities, it feels like they've hit a brick wall. Shit. Let's look at this. You feel scattered right now. Like literally you feel scattered right now. You feel like there's a piece missing and you don't know what the piece is or where it should be. Okay. Oh, and you have a lot of fire. Oh. Okay. So let me say this. Even though you feel scattered, okay, I would like for you to work correctly, computer. Okay. So even though you feel scattered, here's the good thing right now. Your qualities, your cardinal, your fixed, and your mutable, moving forward, being productive, and ending things, are perfectly balanced. Every one of those is 33.3%. It's perfect. It's perfect. Okay? Now, your elements, your fire is big. It's 33%. Meaning you're wanting to rush forward. I would bet you're also a little angry. You're kind of in the fight me stage of things because you're scattered. Your earth and your air are both 26.7, meaning that you're pretty well grounded right now in who you are, where you're going. You're also processing all the information and ideas. Like, that part's still on point, okay? But your water is 13%, meaning you're not able to process emotions like you normally have. It also means your intuition is like, so you're going to have to really make sure that you spend a lot of time in and around water. Nice long showers. Your spiritual advisor is prescribing bubble baths, like aromatic showers. I got you. Spend time out in the rain. Blues are going to be your friends. But I'm going to tell you, this whole thing of being balanced with being able to implement ideas, be productive on them, and end things in an amazing love, that's rare. That's actually really rare. So even though you feel scattered in the things that you've always been connected to, family, your brain, things like that, even though you feel scattered, you're actually not. You're actually not. Your signs are working exactly like in unison right now. Everything's working in unison right now. So use that to your advantage. If there's an area where you feel like, well, I can't really seem to knuckle down, I feel like I'm being lazy. Put that fire to work for you. Put that fire to work for you. Play some music that motivates you. Light some candles. Things like that. If you find you can't finish things, same thing. If you find you can't start things, same thing. But spend some time in and around water. In and around water is going to help you tremendously. You're just not used to those signs being in balance. 3 is also a very, very important number for you right now, which is perfect balance. Because you have 4 different things that are 33.3% right now. 4. And then your water's 13.3. 3 is very important to you. So watch for 3s. But let me see how long this is going to last. Because I know that scattered aspect is probably driving you up the wall. All right. You kind of have a little bit of stuck in this. Like about 4 weeks. About 4 weeks. Sorry. But the good thing is, you know that all your qualities are equal. You know that they're all perfectly balanced. You can absolutely use this to your advantage. And I absolutely would. Absolutely would. Use that fire, girl. Use it, use it, use it, use it, use it. And I'm so sorry that you feel so scattered. There is nothing worse in the world than feeling scattered. All right. Nikki Page. I love saying your name, Nikki Page. Yeah, the thing is though, knowing that it's a thing and knowing that it's not just you feeling scattered, that the universe is actually, astrologically kind of fucking with you a little bit, it kind of helps to like calm down. Does that make sense? It's like when you know that you're not just crazy and that yes, things are scattered, yes, it is discombobulated a little bit. It's almost like finding out that other people are crazy too. You're like, oh, you're crazy just the same as me. The universe is fucking with you too. Cool. It makes you feel a little better. B, it makes you feel less alone. So hopefully listening to other people's things, you're like, cool, I'm not alone here. Because other people have the universe fucking with them hardcore right now too. So yeah. I'm glad you like hearing that. Yeah, it is the universe. But here's the thing, knowing that those three things are in balance, you can use that to your advantage and be like, beep, fuck you, universe. Just saying. You're welcome. You're welcome so much. So I'm going to do Miss Nikki Page, and then I'm going to take a quick restroom break because in going up and down all the altitudes, you have to drink a ton of water. And Bodhi has to be. All right, Miss Nikki Page. Let's look at you here, girl. Ooh, you are a solid air sign. You had 5 air placements when you were born. Damn. You're a smart cookie too, aren't you? You really value intellect. And now you have a ton of water placements, meaning that suddenly you went from intellectual to emotional. Sorry. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, interesting. All right. So, Miss Nikki Page, let's chat. Your cardinal signs are 33%. Your fixed signs are 53. And then your mutable are 13, meaning right now, I know it's hard when you feel like your emotions are being stupid. This is a time when you can easily be kind of hermit yourself a little bit and be productive and knock some shit out. This is going to do 2 things. A, it's going to knock some shit out. And B, it's going to help you kind of forget about those emotions for a little bit. Because you're that person that absolutely values your brain. You value other people's brain. You value intellectual conversation, information. Like, you're just a smart person. And when smart people usually are pretty firmly in control of their emotions. Right now, yours are a little more watery than they should be. So, use that to your advantage. Because with that fixed sign being so huge, those fixed signs being so huge, girl, you can hermit yourself and be like, all right, I'm going to use all that emotional shit and I'm going to put it into this and I'm going to get it done. Like, literally. The thing with your elements is that they're almost in perfect balance. They're almost in perfect balance. Okay? Your fire, your earth, and your air are all 26.7. Your earth, fire, water, and air. Your earth is only 20. Your earth is only 20. So ground yourself, okay? A little bit of time outside, by the trees, wear some wood bracelets, wear, wooden earrings, whatever it is. Wood's going to be your friend. Anything grounding is going to be your friend. That'll help, because getting that in balance will help the emotions down a little bit. That fire, that need to be like, down a little bit. It will also help your air even out. Okay? Why suddenly I have no Wi-Fi? I don't know. If I'm froze up, I'm so sorry, guys. There I am back. So if I froze up on you on TikTok just now and you missed it, Nikki Page, what I was talking about, it's on YouTube. But basically I was saying you need to ground yourself a little more. You need to ground yourself a little more. Just a little bit. Don't overdo it. But yeah, ground yourself just a little bit more, Nikki. Okay, honey? But girl, use those emotions as fuel. Use those emotions as fuel. Good. I'm glad I'm still good on YouTube there. So next, here's the next part of my lineup. I have Amy Kemp, Deborah Westwood, Jennifer Bourbons, Raymond Nelson, Linda Curran, Kelly Milner, Melody, Rebel, Veronica, Jeff Harris, Cindy Finkel, Tiffany Payne, Ali, Victoria, Holly Shields, Ron, Marissa, Amber, Tawny, Elise, and Sheila. So before I get started, if you guys didn't hear your name, let me refresh. If you didn't hear your name, I'm going to refresh and don't freak out just yet. But before I get on to Amy, I'm going to go take just a quick bathroom break because water has been my friend today. You're welcome, Miss Nikki Page. Nikki Page. Some of y'all just have names that I can't help but do that too. Nikki Page. And it's like I gotta kind of whisper it too. Nikki Page. All right. So, Miss Amy Kemp, let me run to the potty real quick, and I'll be right back, girl. Okay. Okay.
I know, fuck, I was out there freezing balls I don't even have off.
Oh, use my other whoopee right there.
Oh, no, I came
in. Apparently it's cold outside here. All right.
Yeah.
Miss Amy Camp, you ready, girl? There you go. There's April back in for you. They were worried that you jumped off the balcony.
No. No, but I was going to make fish faces and I didn't.
All right, Miss Amy. I did, Miss Rosie, so it's here on YouTube. All of 70 babies this evening. All right, Miss Amy, you ready? Okay, Amy. Sorry, I'm chewing. Right off the bat, first thing I noticed when I'm looking at your natal chart when you were born, you are amazing at simplifying things down. You need things to be simplified. So when you have a huge problem, you like to break it apart and tackle it that way. Like you need to have A, B, C, D, E. You need to simplify things. And right now, the universe is like, nope, here's all of this shit. You have a ton of fire placements right now, too. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. You have a ton of earth placements. Oh, shit. You have 6 earth placements. Oh, Lord. All right. All right. Fire and earth. Yup. All right, Miss Amy. Y'all get to see me sit all weird because this chair is not comfy. All right, Amy. Right now, your cardinal signs are 60% of your chart, meaning that you want to rush forward into everything. Your fire is 26, which is about normal. That's about where it should be. Your mutable is only 26.7. It's a little bit lower than normal. But your fixed is only 13%, meaning you don't have any drive to knuckle down and do the things. Your earth signs are 46% of your chart, almost half of your chart right now. You are way too grounded. You are way too grounded. Your water and your air are only 13% apiece. You need to, oh gosh, girl. Okay, I see why you're so discombobulated. Air is the element that helps you process information. It helps you share ideas, you know what I mean? So all of those things you used to rely on to break problems down and simplify things, it's like you can't connect to them. You can't connect to them. Hey, Mark, how's Phoenix? I am in Flagstaff this evening. Is it cold in Phoenix like it is here in Flagstaff? Because it's cold. It's cold.
I'm not acclimated, yo.
Yeah, we're not acclimated to this. Tulsa is still like hell. It's like hell. So I'm just saying. Okay, Miss Amy, you're too grounded. You need to connect with air, specifically with air, to get that intellectual way of breaking your problems back down. Spend some time in the fresh air. I'm grateful for you too, Miss Michelle. Spend some time in fresh air. Lots of blues, lots of aromatherapy. Also spend some time in and around water. That will help you too, okay? With your cardinal signs being 60%, you are going to have to make sure that you don't say yes to everything. Oh, he said, nope, it's humid. And thanks for your session on Sundays and Saturdays. You're so welcome, love. I really love doing them. I love doing them. So, Amy, don't rush forward and say yes to everything, because people are going to know, they're going to like feel that you're super grounded, and they're going to think that you've got it, and that you can take on all the things. Love, don't take on all the things, okay? You have a limited amount of fucks to give every day, and if you go over that budget, you're going to overwhelm yourself. Okay, Miss Amy? All right. So, let's go here. Deborah Westwood. Ready, Miss Deborah? Do I have a chart for you? No, I do not. All my full reads are sold out. Yes, they go pretty quickly, especially for this. So for those of you guys that are asking, like, how do you get a full chart? Thank you, Miss Michelle. How do you get a full chart? So on. The best way to do this, like, not I don't want you to pay me to read your birth chart, but Cafe Astrology. It's fantastic. I will say it's best if you can, if you know your birth time, because it does really go off your ascending. I do birth charts. I am happy to pull a birth chart, go through everything with you. I'm also happy to do this personally for you, and we can talk about things. So yeah, just let me know. All right. Ooh, another January baby. My brain is like, dude, it's getting late. You should go to sleep. But my clock over here says, no, you're not. All right. Oh, wow. You have 5 Aquarius placements in your birth chart. Damn. Damn. The only major aspect of you that's not Aquarius is your moon. Oh, sweet. And that's a Virgo, meaning you are an asshole to yourself. Miss Deborah, babe, I would bet your internal monologue would make anyone quiver. All right. Okay, I see what's up. You went from being water to fire. Air to fire, excuse me. You have a lot of fire signs in your chart right now. And your sun and your moon are fighting each other. Okay. All right. Oh, you are not grounded. You are not grounded in any way, shape, or form. We're going to start with your elements, Miss Deborah. We're going to start with your elements. Babe, you're not grounded. Your earth is only 6.7%. Your fire and your air are 33.3%. So 2/3 of your chart. And then water is 26.7. So fire is your drive and ambition. Air is your processing things intellectually. Water is your emotions and your sensitivities, your intuition. So those things are working in conjunction pretty well together. Your fire and your air especially. So I would bet that right now you're probably over communicating, which I know you Aquariuses are not known for. So you're probably like, I don't understand why the hell I feel I need to overshare everything with you. But here we are. Sorry, love. You've got to ground the shit out of yourself right now, Miss Deborah. Like, literally. I mean, not literally. Don't go playing shit. But I digress. Put your feet in the dirt. Put your feet in the dirt. Period. Touch some trees. Go breathe in some fresh air. Touch the grass. I'm going to highly, highly recommend carrying some wood with you. Whether it's a wooden bracelet, wooden earrings, necklace, whatever. If you don't have any of those things, here's the next best thing you can do. In fact, this is a great thing to do. Somewhere in your yard, or if you're in an apartment, somewhere around, your apartment. Hold on to it. Feel it. You need to be a tree hugger right now. Big time. Because with that earth being that small, you feel flighty, you feel angry, you feel like your emotions are carrying you off, and that's not how you're used to being. Now, here's the good thing, okay? On your qualities, your cardinal, fixed, and mutable signs, they're pretty decently spaced. Palo Santo is going to be fantastic. It's going to be fantastic. Black tourmaline is very protective, so it will help. If you have Apache tears, they are a little bit better for you right now because A, they're black and protective, but B, Apache tears are amazingly grounded. So let's talk about these qualities, cardinal, fixed, and mutable. They're all pretty good right now. They're not even, but your cardinal, which is starting things and moving forward, is 26.7. Your fixed, which is the productive part, the middle, the meat, that's 33.3. And then your mutable is 40. So they're pretty close to being even. Meaning now you can finish some things up a little easier than normal. You may have some problems starting some new things, even though you may want to. Good. If you have those two, I would absolutely be carrying that Apache chair with you everywhere you go. Ground. I mean, seriously. Your other elements so big that they're overwhelming your earth, love. Here's the other problem with this. Because your earth is so small, because all these other things are so big, You're in that same risk that I was talking. I don't remember who it was I was saying a while ago. For people to latch on to you and suck your energy, suck your emotions, use you for all kinds of things, and you're going to have to be very careful. You're going to have to be very careful. Okay. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. You have to be very careful. So the good thing is your water is pretty normal, meaning your intuition is pretty on point. If you feel like somebody is using you for something, they are. They are. So you're gonna the good thing is your mutable is big, meaning you can cut them off. Okay? Does that help, Miss Deborah? I am so sorry. I am so sorry. All right. That brings me to Jennifer Bourbonas. I know I keep saying bourbons. I can't help it. I can't help it. I will always take a Stevie Nicks compliment. Thank you, love. See if I've got you in here, Jennifer. I don't. How do I not have you in here? How do I not have you in here? Yeah, it's gonna feel like no one is listening to you right now. With your Earth being so little bitty, you're not grounded, which means that other people feel this, even though they don't know what's going on, they feel it. So when they can tell that you're not grounded, they're like, oh, she's a pushover. That's what's happening right now. And I even just spelled your last name wrong, Jennifer. I'm just making you Bourbon, Jennifer Berman. It just is what it is. My brain keeps going, no, there needs to be bourbon in there. Just let it happen. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, Miss Jennifer, here we go, love. So somebody asked what your ascendant sign is. Your ascendant, and I'm spit pickles. Sorry. Your ascendant and your rising are the same thing. This is the personality that you put out to the world. So here's the thing. I know some of you guys already know what my sun sign is. But my rising, my ascendant is Libra, meaning I love balance. Everything needs to be balanced. It also means being an air sign, I need intellectual conversation. I need you to understand me intellectually, and I need to understand you intellectually. I need to brain my way around the problem. However, I'm a Capricorn. So I'm also a perfectionist. I can also cut people off like nobody's business. And I'm very goal and money oriented. But I put out that Libra outgoing personality. So that's what your ascendant, your rising is. That's the personality you put out to other people. But this changes every 2 hours. This is why it's important to know your birth time if you want an accurate chart. Because every 2 hours during the day, your ascendant changes. So there you go. All right, Miss Jennifer, are you ready? You really like balance too. Oh. Okay, so here's what's up, Miss Jennifer. Because you really like balance. You really, really like balance. But here's the thing. Your balance is shifted in that it's like laser focused balance. Laser focused balance now. Okay, so let's look at here. Oh, your sun is also in a fire. It's in Leo right now. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Okay, so we're gonna start with your cardinal fixed immutable signs. Right now, your cardinal is only 20%, which is your drive, your ambition going forward. Your fixed is 46.7%, almost half your chart, which is your production, your follow through, your reliability. And your mutable is 33%. So it's where it needs to be as far as shutting things off. Right now, the universe needs you to knuckle down and get some things done. Here's the issue. You're balanced, but in a completely weird, different way than normal. Okay? Here's how you're balanced. Your earth is 33.3%. Your water is 40%. Those are pretty balanced. They're pretty balanced. Your air and your fire are both 13.3%. Those are perfectly balanced. The only thing is, they're not balanced to each other. They're not balanced to each other. So, your water is the biggest part of your chart. It's almost half your chart, which means your emotions are overworking, you're oversensitive, your intuition is working overtime, meaning your gifts are working overtime, meaning you feel absolutely insane in the membrane right now and you have no fucking idea why. You're grounded, you're almost too grounded. So you don't understand why you feel the way you feel. It's because your water is humongous. Your fire and your air are tiny. Spend some time around fire, flame, the red color, the things that pump you up. Spend some time in the fresh air. The air, that is your intellect. And being that it's tiny and your emotions are huge, you really feel like you're super flipped around, off kilter. The thing is, you can use those gifts to your advantage. You can play with those bad boys and hone them and know that you're going to be right because your intuition's spot on. So, use that shit to your advantage, love. My calic is doing its thing again, sorry. Use that to your advantage, Jennifer. But absolutely, I would recommend spending a lot of time in fresh air. A lot of light blues, a lot of grays, like pale grays, whites, pale yellows, pale pinks. Those will help, okay? What is that? I look like I had a black eye for a minute. I do not, but what the fuck? Look here, YouTubes. Okay, sorry. So, Jennifer, I hope that helps when you're watching this. I hope that helps. Lots of air time, fire time. That'll help. Because you're, and the good thing is, you know what's going on. You know that your emotions, your gifts are through the roof, and that your intellect, your air is lower. I'm not saying you're dumb, so don't take it that way, but your processing information is not as good as it normally is. So, all right. All right, Miss Ray, you ready? I don't have a chart for you either. You get a squeaky new one too. I just spelled your name wrong. No, I didn't. I can't spell for shit. Even when I'm looking at it. Even when I'm looking at it. You're welcome. Y'all wanted to hear me sing that. All right. Here we go. I did get my nails redone. So we stopped in Gallup, New Mexico, which is the base of the Devil's Highway. And we were trying to stop and get fans because neither one of us brought our fans, and both of us like sleeping with a fan on our face at night. It's really hard to find fucking fans here. What the fuck? Anyway, right next to that was a beautiful little nail salon. And no, they're hard to see online, but they're holographic on the ends, and in the sunshine, they look fantastic. So, just saying. Just saying. All right. Miss Rayma. Retta. Okay. You are super family oriented too. Oh, Your sun and your moon are in Aquarius. And now your sun is in a fire sign and your moon is in Virgo. No, your moon's in Capricorn. You are picking yourself apart right now. Oh. And you're being angry about it. So your sun and your moon are both in cardinal signs. One's in a fire and one's in earth. Two of the signs that are some of the hardest on themselves. Oh, babe. I'm so sorry. You're also really worried about finances and money and stuff like that right now. Because you have an overwhelming amount of signs in those areas, those houses. Oh my God, Ray. I'm going to tell you why. Let me say this. Do not take anything new on right now. Do not. No matter how bad you want to help somebody, no matter how bad you want to do something, don't. Because almost half of your chart, 46.7% on both of these things, your cardinal and your fire. Those are both ambition, drive, moving forward, jumping on things, meaning that you're going to be drawn to say yes to everything, to do everything all at once, to implement all these new ideas, and you're going to overwhelm yourself really quickly. Really quickly. Now, the good thing about this is your fire being so big, your creativity is going to be through the roof. Use that to your advantage. But be careful of starting too many projects, starting too many paintings, starting too many things. Write down all these ideas. Write down all these ideas. Because there's going to come a time when this is going to shift, and then you're going to be like, what was that? I was going to do this. What was that? Write them down. Write every one of them down. Because you are going to be just absolutely full of amazing ideas right now. So here's the thing. Like I said, your cardinal signs are 46%. Your fixed and your mutable are both 26.7. You have the drive to get things done. You also have the ability to end things, but you don't want to because you're wanting to rush forward because your cardinal sign is huge. Now, as far as your elements go, here's what sucks. Because your fire is so big. Your earth is 26, so you're pretty grounded. You're pretty well grounded. Your air is 20, meaning that you're processing information a little lower than optimal. But your water is 6.7%. It's a sliver. So you're having a huge problem connecting to your emotions, to your intuition, and to your gifts. So it's almost like somebody has shut those off. They haven't, but you need to spend a lot of time in and around water, around things that remind you of water, listening to rain or waves or something like that, playlists. Your water is almost non-existent right now. And I'm sorry, I hate that, because when I see that, it tells me that it feels like the universe has cut you off from your gifts, and that's not, I mean, it kind of has. So the universe is being a dick to you too. It kind of has. But it's easy to boost that, to kind of fix it just a little bit. So blues, greens, turquoises. Hell, paint you some water. You're a fantastic painter, and being that your creativity is going to be through the roof, there you go. But you've got to reconnect to the water part of you. It'll help tremendously. It'll help tremendously, Miss Ray. No fire. No playing in fire. No reds. No oranges. No fiery things. No candles. You know, do not be a firebug, Miss Ray. Woo. How's the hubby? I love you. All right, let's see here. All right, Miss Linda. Oh, I can't wait to see it. We'll tell him I said hi, please. So for those of you guys that don't know, thank you, love. It really touches me when people go out of their way to see me, to whatever. And Miss Ray and her wonderful hubby drove all the way down from Illinois to see me in Oklahoma City this summer, and it meant a tremendous deal to me. So, all right, let's see here. All right, Miss Linda. Ooh, you are a karma magnet. Magnet may not be the right word. Yeah, it's the right word. So, Miss Linda, when you were born, almost everything in your chart is down here except your Saturn. It's up here. It's literally pinpointed to that. It's pinpointed to it. So here's what that tells me. It tells me when you came here, I love you, sugar. It tells me when you came here, this life you have so much karma-wise to work through, to move past, to let go of. All right, let's look at now. So you've had some hardship. It's still like that, but okay, here's the good thing. Here's the first thing I see. And I know that you feel like this is holding you back, but it's not, okay? It's actually a blessing in disguise. You went from being a karma magnet to a karma magnifier. Your Saturn currently, everything is still pinpointed, but it's more spread out, and Saturn currently for you is not in retrograde, where it was retrograde when you were born. That right there tells me that you have accomplished all of the things that you came here to accomplish. You have dealt with all the karma. You have let it go, or it has completed its course. Like, you've done all the things. You've done all the things. So now you are the one that is amplifying karma for other people. Meaning when people come around you, karma gets amplified for them, good or bad. It also means all you have to do is speak something into existence and someone gets their karma. So if someone pisses you off and you're like, that's okay, you'll get your karma. Karma usually comes pretty swiftly for them. This is a major blessing in disguise. You're always right now waiting for the other shoe to drop. The other shoe is not going to drop. You've already dropped all the shoes. The universe has already whacked you upside the head with all the shoes. It's done. There's no more shoes. There's no more shoes. Okay. You are too grounded. You're too grounded. Your earth is 33%. Fire and your air are 26.7. Your fire and your water. Your air is only 13%. So your earth is taking up a little too much of your air right now. You need to spend a lot of time in the fresh air, listening to the wind. You can find playlists that have storms on them, because it wouldn't hurt for you to have your water a little bigger, even though your water and your fire are equal. Having your water a little bigger, having those emotions and your intuition a little bigger will help push forward your intellectual ability and your processing ideas. Your earth, you're just a little too grounded. Meaning that you've expected the worst for so long that you're prepared for everything. And so you don't really want to process everything around you very intellectually, because you're like, nope, let's process all the bad things, because that's what's going to happen, is all the bad things. So as far as your qualities go, your cardinal signs are almost half of your chart. They're 46%. 46%. Your other two, your fixed and your mutable, are 26.7. So be careful in taking on too much right now, because that cardinal sign being humongous, you're going to want to take on things that you don't need to take on. So be really careful with that, Miss Linda, okay? And spend some time, fresh air, light colors, blues, pinks, whites, greens, anything that reminds you of the sky is going to help. Stare at the clouds. I saw a cloud today that looked like an angry rabbit griping at a bear. It was awesome. It was awesome. I also saw something that looked like aliens sucking all the dirt up into the clouds. So there's that. All right, Miss Kelly Milner. Ready? All right, I got you, Miss Kelly Poo. Let me get you on here. There are way too many Newarks. Just saying. Thank you, guys. So these right here, I will lean forward a little bit, are handmade by a beautiful Navajo woman here in, well, not here, just across the border in New Mexico. If you guys would like to look at her stuff, these, I could not believe the price on. I paid $25 for them, and I will probably buy another pair on the way home, or more. I'm just saying. I may have bought a few things. I may not be allowed to go back in there, but I'm gonna. So it is Yellow Horse Gift Shop. If you guys would like to look at her stuff, she's on Facebook. She does ship, so I'm just saying. I bought some bracelets. I also bought a matching cedar berry necklace that matches my earrings. It's harder to see on TikTok than it is here. This one was only $10, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, her prices were awesome. And these right here, they were hand done, like she did them. So please, 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 she's fantastic, and she was so sweet to us too, and took a picture with me and all that stuff. So yes. All right, Miss Kelly Milner, what's up with you right now? Let's see here. So yours is like just a small, quick one. So I'm going to tell you what I see immediately. Ooh, you're all Scorpio, aren't you? Scorpio and Virgo. Oh, love. And your moon's in Aries. I don't want to ever make you mad. Okay. So you had a whole bunch more. Oh, you're overly grounded. Your earth is 40%. Your air is only 13. Water is 20. Fire is 26. You're overly grounded, love. You're overly grounded. Meaning that you're putting your feet in the dirt and you're not budging on any ideas or anything. You've got to connect back with your air element. So just like what we were talking about right before I pulled yours up, stare at the clouds. Do things that remind you of the sky. Also, your mutable is half your chart, meaning that you're ready to end all the things. And you're ready to start some new things, but you're ready to end all the things. You're literally ready to end all the things. So, work on boosting your air. The other thing is that your Virgo placements are massive right now. So you are going to be overthinking, over-processing, over-analyzing, over-communicating, like just overly grounded. You're overly grounded. You're overly grounded. So, just letting you know, Miss Kelly. Waiting for the internet. If you guys didn't get on my list tonight, I'll probably do these again in a couple weeks. But I do these by private appointment. So we can go over all of this stuff if you guys would like. All right, Miss Melody. All right, Miss Melody. Let's look at you here, sugar. You don't have a lot of earth placements to begin with, do you? Okay. You got a lot of fire in your chart right now. A lot. Oh, sugar. All right, Miss Melody. So you right now are biting off more than you can chew in every single way that you can. Your fire, which is your drive, your ambition, your goals, and your cardinal signs are 46.7% of your chart on both aspects. They're almost half your chart on both aspects, meaning you are rushing forward into everything. You are rushing forward into everything. Like head first, eyes closed, throwing yourself head first off the cliff. Please, please, please be careful not to take on too much. People are going to take advantage of this like nobody's business because people are assholes. They're going to see that you're very driven, that you're very goal oriented, that you want, that you're hungry to move forward. They're going to take advantage of that, especially like work wise, financial wise. People are going to take advantage of that because they're going to see that you're hungry and you're ready to move forward. Oh, love, you need like, you need a buffer. You need someone in between you to be like, no. Here's the other part. Your air is 33%, which is good. That means you're processing everything as intellectually as possible. But your water and your earth, your water is only 13% and your earth is a sliver. It's only 6.7, meaning that you are not grounded at all in any way, shape, or form. You need to do all the grounding, all of it. Everything that makes you feel grounded. Your spiritual advisor is telling you that you need to have a you day. You need to have a you day where you don't answer the phone as much as you can. You're not online. You're not, you know what I mean? Like, you need to be out in nature. You need to have your feet in the dirt. You need to be touching the trees, hugging the trees. You need to be carrying wood with you, Apache tears. Literally just make a wooden suit of armor. Walk around in that for a while. Wear some clogs. You also need to be spending some time in and around water because you're not grounded. You're not going to be able to manifest anything. You're not going to be able to practically move forward. You're not going to be productive. You've got all the ideas and all the drive to go forward, but you're not, there's no way you're getting anything done. Because also your mutable signs, your fixed signs, they're only 20% of your chart. You don't have the want to sit down and do the things. So, Chibus, Miss Melody, you've got to ground yourself, love. You have to. That's the main, literally, the main thing holding you back right now. The main thing holding you back right now. So, yeah. I'm sorry, love. You just have way too much fire. So no fiery things for you. No fiery things for you. No fiery things for you. It would be cool if this would work. All right. All right. Rebel. Ready? Do I have your chart, Rebel? I do not. All right, here we go, Miss Rebel. Pisces with a Virgo moon. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. You're overly grounded. I can see from your transit chart. I don't even really have to look at the infographic stuff. Oh, damn. Miss Rebel. Girl, you have no air. You have no air. Your earth is 53.3%, your fire is 26.7%, and your water is 20%. There's no air placements in your chart right now. Meaning you're super grounded, you're super practical, you're super productive, but you can't process all the downloads you're getting. You're also having a hard time wrapping your head around things that normally would come really easy to you. You're a smart cookie. And so now people are trying to explain things to you, or you're trying to do new things at work or whatever, and it's literally like you hear the teacher from Charlie Brown going, wah, 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 wah. And you're going, I don't, what? You probably feel super blonde lately, super crazy, like, I don't know what the hell is going on. Why? And then at the same time, that earth being there, you're so stubborn that you're like, no, it just is what it is. I'm not going to even try to understand. I'm doing this. Fight me. Now, you're going to have to cut that earth out a little bit. You're going to have to. You need to try to connect with your air element as much as possible. Wearing light blue stones, wearing things that remind you of air, of the sky, being outside in the fresh air, listening to the wind. You have to, being that it's not in your chart at all, means that you're not going to be able to share your ideas. You have tons of them. You're not going to be able to share them. You're not going to be able to explain to people how to help you be so productive. And you're not going to be able to process downloads that are coming in. Meaning they're going to back up and you're going to have some intense headaches. Intense headaches. I bet you probably already are having some very intense headaches. You're probably having a lot of them right here too in the middle of your forehead, because your third eye is probably completely muddied up. Girl. Connect back with your air element, honey. Seriously. I'm so sorry. That's crazy. Somebody said you need to catch a tornado. Yep. Yes, you do. That's awesome. That's funny, Grace. All right, so let me see who I have left on my list here. We are about 3/4 of the way through. So I just did Rebel. So here's who I have left to go, guys. Veronica Kolaric, Jeff Harris, Cindy Finkel, Tiffany Payne, Allie, Victoria, Holly Shields, Ron, Marissa, Amber Bell, Tawny, Elise, and Sheila. All right, here we go. Miss Veronica, you ready? Do I have your chart, Veronica? I feel like I do. Let's find out. I do. All right, gal. Nope, wrong thing. Okay. Girl. I can tell right now, I'm not even pulled up the infographics yet. You and Rebel are in the same boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 earth placements. But you do have a water, a fire, and a couple airs. Almost everything is earth. Half your chart right now is earth. 53% is earth. Now, the good thing is you're not missing an element. Like, your air is 20, your water and your fire are 13.3. So you need to spend some time in water and in fire to help kind of even things out a little bit. Spending time in, The air element and stuff is going to help you too. Really, I'm going to recommend, though, fire and water. Because water especially, because right now it kind of feels like your not your emotions, but yeah, your emotions, your sensitivities, and your intuition feels like it's doing this. Like they're getting smaller. You don't know why. This is why. Because the universe is an asshole. Your drive, your want to move forward, it's also going down as well. You kind of feel hermitish, because your fixed signs, the productive part of you, is also 46.7%. Your cardinal signs are 33, and your mutable is 20. You're having a problem finishing things, and you don't have the drive to really start anything new right now. But you're all about being a hermit and not peopling. So use that to your advantage. I'm just saying. Those of you guys that I'm telling you, like, here's what's up, use those things to your advantage. Use those things to your advantage. Channel your inner Capricorn and use that shit to your advantage. But, Veronica, water and fire are your best friends. And I know they're opposites. Water puts out fire. But use the things going on, that productivity to your advantage. I really would recommend spending a lot of time in the water. Spending a lot of time in and around the water, because if your intuition is not on point, then you're going to feel disconnected from everything. And I have a feeling that you probably are. So, you need to spend a lot of time in and around some water, girl. Okay? Fire is going to help too, but water is going to be the main thing. When you feel like your gifts, your abilities, your intuition is doing this, water. When you feel like suddenly you have no drive, no ambition to move forward, fire. Let's see how long you're going to be in this. I'm betting it's probably going to be about 3 weeks or so. About 3 weeks. So you got about 3 weeks, Miss Veronica. All right, Jeff Harris. Do I have your chart? For some reason, I'm thinking I do. Nope, I do not. How do I not? All right, Jeff, here we go. Let's look at what's up with you, what's holding you back right now. Oh, you're a Cancer, and when you were born, your Mercury was in Cancer. So you have an interesting way of communicating. Okay. And now your Mercury's in Libra, meaning you're probably over communicating right now. And your moon is in a fire sign. Okay. So with your Mercury shifting to Libra from Cancer, it means that instead of holding in some emotions and words and things like that, you're almost over communicating right now, because you're wanting to tell everybody everything that's going on. And with your moon being in Leo right now, you're really wanting some karma to happen to some people, good and bad, but you're not holding back on the things that people have done to hurt you or whatever. Like, you're not holding back at all. You're not holding back at all. But the problem is your Saturn is in Taurus, and right now for you, it's retrograded in your chart, meaning Karma is kind of holding on like a bull with you. It's just sitting there and nothing is happening. Okay, so why? Okay. So cardinal, fixed, and mutable are pretty even. They're what I like to see in a chart, because 26% is cardinal, ambition, moving forward. 40% is fixed, meaning you're very productive right now and capable of a lot of following through and getting things, ready to be finished. And then 33%, which is exactly the perfect amount, is mutable, meaning adapting to change and ending things. Your elements, however, your fire and your air are both 33.3%, meaning they are ruling you right now. So, like I said, that fire is making you be out in people's faces and in that, I don't care if you like it, fight me mode. And then you're also processing information as it comes in very quickly, very intellectually, and you're sharing ideas. You're literally wanting to overshare things right now. Your earth is only 20%, but your water is only 13%, meaning your intuition is a little bit lessened and your sensitivities are a little lessened. So you're going to have to be really careful right now not to hurt people's feelings. You're going to have to be really careful not to hurt people's feelings, because it's going to happen. Being that your fire is huge, your air is huge. Those are both crazy communication aspects. Having your earth be tiny and your water be even smaller. When you're saying things, you're not going to get that intuitive, like, I may go too far with that, I should shut up. You're not. You're just going to barrel straight forward into that. And you're going to hurt some people's feelings. So you need to make sure you're spending a lot of time in and around water, Jeff. Okay? In and around water, to help kind of quench some of that fire and lessen that air a little bit. Otherwise, you're going to hurt some people you don't mean to hurt. Okay? All right. I think next on my list is Allie. Let me get down here. My list is like long, so I have to like go down and then hit more. See more. Oh, no, Miss Cindy Finkel. Cindy, Tiffany, Allie, Victoria, Holly, Ron. Okay, gotcha. Miss Cindy Finkel. Here we go, love. Do I have your chart already? I do. You get to sing song, Cindy. You ready? All right, Miss Cindy. Okay. You feel like everything is crisscrossed right now, because it kind of is. You have a lot of stuff that's canceling everything out, canceling each other out. You do have a lot of fire placements in your chart right now. Your moon is in fire. Your sun is in fire. Okay. So overall, Cindy, I don't know if you're here or there you are. Overall, Cindy, your elements are pretty balanced. 26.7, 26.7, 26.7, and 20 for your air. Those are pretty balanced. The air thing is a little lower, just, but not much. So spend some time with things that remind you of the sky, etc. Light blue stones, turquoise, apatites, things like that. Here's what's holding you back the most right now. Your mutable signs are 66.7% of your chart. Your cardinal is only 13, and your fixed is only 20. So you're wanting to change too much too fast. When our mutable signs are humongous like that, it means we want to end stuff, we want to move forward, but it also means that we're capable of change really easy. So you're hopping from one thing to the next. Like, here's the problem. or here's the project, and you can, here's the parameters, and you're literally like back and forth like that, back and forth like that. You're just changing too much, too fast. So when that happens, part of that is because your air isn't quite as big as it should be. Caribbean jasper, blue apatite, those two are going to be some of your best friends right now. Turquoise, those are going to be your best friends right now. Okay. Okay. So, I hope that helps, Miss Cindy. Be careful of changing too much too fast. And that fire is making you want to do that because your sun is in Sagittarius and it's making you want to like move. Do this. All right, here we go. Whoop, too far. Okay, there we go. All right, Miss Tiffany Payne. I'm like, I clicked on it. Why are you not clicking? Thank you, love. Bless you.
Thank you, sorry.
All right. I do not have a Tiffany Payne yet. Look at there, there she is. I love she was like, present. All right, here we go, girl. Okay, I don't have time for this laptop. So I'm going to go ahead and say no to the bullshit you're doing. It's funny, we couldn't get cold enough in here earlier, and now we can't get it warm enough.
I don't watch
And here we were worried about fans.
Right?
All right, Miss Tiffany, ready? Thank you, Miss Silly Tilly. You are also a very, very intelligent person, aren't you? Okay. Oh. Okay. Ready? Water. Water's gonna be your friend. Your earth and your air are both 33.3%, meaning your intelligence is kind of through the roof right now. You're having a problem with people that are not intelligent. So your stupidity meter is through the roof. You're having a problem peopling because not everybody's intelligence meter is working. Your earth is also pretty firmly has you rooted in place. You're very intelligent, you're very practical, and you're wanting to be very productive right now. But you can't. Because your fixed signs are only 6.7% of your chart. It's liver. So where you need to be productive, you literally can't. You can't. Your cardinal signs are 73.3% of your chart. Like 3/4 of your fucking chart are cardinal signs, which is ambition, moving forward quickly, initiating things, and your fire is only 20%. So, oh my God, it's almost like two different people. You literally your things look like two different people. Right now, you are capable of making some massive jumps forward. Massive jumps forward for setting goals that are easily attainable, for setting goals that are lofty, but yet still attainable, and for putting stones in the path of where you need to go. Work on the beginnings of things. Work on moving toward your ambitions, moving towards your goals. But know that you're going to have to be able to wrap your head around it very intellectually, very intelligently. You're also going to have to be able to work on your productivity. It's going to be like pulling fucking teeth to be productive. Because all you want to do is start the things. Your ideas are flowing like crazy. Your ideas are flowing like crazy. So right now, you are easily able to be a muse for anyone around you. Your cardinal signs being that much of your chart is holding you back because it's squishing everything else that you need to do. But the good thing about it is that you can absolutely use that to your advantage. You can absolutely use that to your advantage. Make a list, but also you can easily pass some of this on to other people that need it. This is a time when I would advise being around other people that drain you. I don't advise that very much, but those people that they always just want to pick your brain, this is a good time for it, because you can give them ideas and send them off on their merry little way to do said ideas. It's helped to kind of lower down all of that need to do new things, but you're not having to put those new things into place. Does that make sense? Like, that's a way to kind of diffuse it a little bit. But you absolutely need to be spending more time in water. Absolutely need to be spending more time in water, because your intuition is doing this. It's getting lower and lower and lower. So, let me look at something. Love, you're stuck here till like mid-October. You're stuck in this till like mid-October. Just letting you know. Yeah, you're stuck in this till mid-October. So, like I said, those are the things I would recommend, is spending a lot of time in water, giving away some ideas, like talking to people, literally letting them drain you a little bit so you don't want to people anymore, which makes you want to go hermit and be productive and do some things. But also giving people ideas is going to help you feed that need to be ambitious and move forward. And here's all the ideas. It'll help you tremendously. Like, it'll help you tremendously. But yeah, water's going to be your friend, girl. Give away the ideas and let water be your friend. Okay? Does that help? All right. Would be great if my computer would decide to not make me do this every time I have to go back to this list. I feel like suddenly I need to start talking quieter. All right, Miss Allie Meterski. Do I have your chart already? No, I don't. You're so welcome, Tiffany love. You're so welcome. Man, my little tootsies are getting cold. I'm gonna put on some socks. am a busy woman tonight. I'm a busy woman all the time. Y'all have no idea. All right, Miss Allie, here we go. Okay. Wrong one. Well, your moon moved into a fire sign. Your moon went from Gemini to Leo. So it's all about causing drama in your own brain right now. You have a lot of fire placements right now too. Oh Lord, girl. Your cardinal, your fixed, and your mutable right now are fire. Okay. All right. Miss Allie. Fire is your ruling element right now. 33.3%. Your cardinal signs are 53.3% of your chart, so over half your chart. And then a huge, well, the biggest element you've got going right now, everything is pushing you forward. I'm going to say this. I have a feeling that the universe has been shoving you forward before you're really ready to be shoved forward. So it's probably driving you nuts a little bit. Your mutable, your ending, your change, your adaptability is only 13%. Your fixed signs are 33%. So that's about normal. That's about where that needs to be. But you're having a problem being flexible. You're having a problem that adapting. Your other, like your elements, your earth and your air are about where they should be, 26.7. So those two are pretty good. It's just your water is small. It's only 13. Being in water is not only going to help with your intuition and growth and moving forward, it's going to help you go with the flow. It's going to help that change. It's going to help, babe, it's going to help you move forward much easier. It's going to help you adapt to all this change that the universe is putting you through, all the ambition, everything that's shooting you forward. Like, I literally feel like right now the universe is rocketing you forward. They're rocketing you to the moon, apparently. But with your water being so little, you're fighting it tooth and nail. Like, you're fighting it tooth and nail. Got my support your local witches shirt on, guys. So, love all the water. All the water. Stones that remind you of water. Be in it, be around it. Take extra long bubble baths. Take some nice, wonderful hot showers. Things like that. You need to be in and around a lot of water right now, Miss Allie, okay? It'll help you deal with the change that the universe is throwing you through. And that you're throwing you through. I have a feeling that maybe your life has been stagnant for a while, and now suddenly it's like, now here's all the things. Do all the things all at once. All right, Victoria, you ready? I have your chart. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go, Miss Victoria. Okay. You went from having perfect balance. You went from a triangle to a square. I know that doesn't sound like a big deal. It sounds like it'd be more balanced, but you're not used to it, so you're off kilter. Oh, your moon is in Aries right now, too. Okay. So your water is too much. Whereas Allie's was too little, yours is too much. Yours is 33% of your chart. Whereas your fire and your air are 20 and your earth is 26. So you really need to spend some time around some earth. You need to spend some time around some air. You need to carry things that remind you of those two, things that ground you. So wood beads, patchy tears, anything earth colored is going to be good. Also, anything that reminds you of the sky, anything that allows you to reconnect to your air element. Okay, so your cardinal signs are 66.7% of your chart. Holy shit. Then your fixed signs, which is productivity, being determined, reliability, it's only 13%, and your mutable are 20. So you want to do all these things. You want to move forward. Your drive, your ambition is insane, but you can't make anything happen with it because your fire is only 20. And I have a feeling that when you're like, okay, I have this idea, I want to do this, I want to do that, your emotions, your sensitivity, your intuition is all like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. You want to do it, and then you talk yourself out of it really quickly. Being around some fire is going to help you too. When you feel like you want to move forward, you need to move forward, and you have all these great ideas, but you just can't, fire's going to be your friend. Light you a candle, wear red, listen to the music that pumps you up, light the fire under your butt because, yeah, it's what's causing you the most trouble right now is that you feel disconnected from yourself. The universe is kind of fucking with you a little bit right now too, love. So the times when you can't get those ideas out, you need to connect with your fire element. The times when you can't process through getting them done, you need to connect with your air element. Hope that, Miss Victoria. I'm so sorry. All right, Holly Shields. I don't think I have your chart, do I, Holly? Nope, I do not. How are you guys? So here is the remainder of my list, guys. After Miss Holly, I have Ron, Marissa, Amber, Tawny, Elise, and Sheila. Maybe. Oh, piece of shit. Sorry. It is not. It is not. It is not. It is not. I love you. I want you to work correctly. Miss Holly Shields, you ready? Let's look at yours here. Taurus, pretty well spaced out, pretty even. And now, okay. What was your moon when you were born? Your moon was in Virgo, and now it's in Aquarius. Okay. Meaning you went from overthinking and over processing all your shadow stuff to just shutting it down. Okay, so Miss Holly, you're gonna have to do some shadow work. You're gonna have to, because when you were born, your moon was in Virgo, meaning that you overthought everything. You're an overthinker. when it comes to your emotions, the shadow stuff, the stuff you're ashamed of, the stuff you hide. Like, you're an overthinker. Now, however, your moon is in Aquarius right now in your chart. Your moon's in Aquarius, meaning that now you just kind of shut that down. I don't want to deal with it. I'm shutting it down. But it's going to start festering if you don't, because your Jupiter is also in Aquarius and it's in retrograde in your chart. So your personal power is like, you've got to, you have a fuck ton of air too right now, don't you? Yep. Oh, Lord. Your air is 53% of your chart. You have got to ground yourself. You've got to spend some time in and around water because, yeah, you're just stifling your emotions. You're processing everything very intellectually. You're sharing ideas. Like, your brain's on point, but you've decided that emotions are just, you're just not going to have emotions anymore. And you're just not grounded. Your fire is only 20%, and your earth and your water are 13.3. Babe, you've got to spend some time around water. You've got to spend some time around earth. And it's hard to say which one to do first because you're processing everything very intellectually. But being that your moon shifted like that and you've got to work through the shadow work, I would say water is probably going to be your friend, but I would do water and then earth, and then water and then earth, because in working in shadow work, you need those emotions and those sensitivities, but you have to be grounded too, because if you're not, it's going to knock you off kilter. You're also having a problem moving forward because your fire's only at 20 and your cardinal signs are at 13.3, so that's a sliver compared to 40 and 46% with your mutable and your fixed respectively. So you've got to process some things so you can start moving forward again, because those things are so small. It's literally holding you back from going anywhere. You're on, not only on a plateau, but you've hit a brick wall on the plateau. Water, air. I mean, water, earth. Do like that. Every day. Water and earth every day. It's going to help tremendously. It's going to help. Okay? Ooh, love, 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 love. I'm so sorry. There is nothing worse than feeling like you're on a plateau and hit a brick wall. Nothing worse than that. All right, Mr. Ron, you ready? I did not mean to do that. I mean, I did mean to put it on my mouth, but damn it. All right, Ron, here we go. You ready? What's holding you back the most right now? Let's see. Every one of your sun, your moon, and your rising right now are water. All right, Ron. So the main thing that sticks out to me, well, there's two things. Okay. So first, let's talk about the qualities over here: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Your cardinal is only 20%, meaning that you can't seem to start anything new. The fixed and the mutable are 40. You have no problem knuckling down and doing the things. You have no problem adapting to change. You have no problem ending things. But you can't seem to get things started. It's because you want to start new things because your fire is 33.3%. Your fire and your air are humongous right now. They're both 33.3. You want to do things, but you can't. You want to, you're processing everything almost too intellectually. Now, your water is only 20 and your earth is only 13.3%. You have all the drive and everything ready to move forward intellectually, but for some reason, it's like you feel so disconnected from Ron that you feel kind of floaty. Your air is insane right now, so like your intelligence is through the roof. You can process anything and everything intellectually right now, but emotionally, you've got to ground yourself, like super ground yourself. Super ground yourself. That's what has to happen. That's what's holding you back absolutely the most right now, Ron. So, by grounding yourself and spending some time around water, it'll also help your intuition go back through the roof. But not too much. Just a little bit. Just enough. Just enough. Okay. Melissa Palado. And no, I don't have your chart because I would remember your last name. Hello there in Dallas. Hi, B. Rhodey. I miss you. How are the boys? How are the dog boys? Aw. So, B. Rhodey, there is my son. That's my oldest. Good. I'm glad that they're being good and quiet. All right, Melissa, here we go. You ready, love? All right, let's look at what's up here. Oh, you have an interesting transit chart. Okay. So one of the things that's holding you back the most right now, Melissa, is that things are actually coming into balance for you. 2 is a very important number. You have so many things in pairs right now. It's crazy. All right, let's look here. Oh, Melissa. Holy shit, girl. Your fire is 46.7% of your chart. Your earth is a sliver. It's 6.7%. So you've got to ground yourself. You have to ground yourself. Because your cardinal signs are also 46.7% of your chart, meaning that you are wanting to rush forward. It also means that you're willing to take on anything and everything right now to feel like you're moving forward. So you are overburdening yourself with, you're overcommitting. You're overcommitting. You have to ground yourself, love. You need to take some time. Your spiritual advisor is telling you to take some time. Go hang out outside. Go hang out in the woods. Have your feet on the dirt. Touch some tree, like, at least every day. At least once a day, every single day. Has to happen. Has to happen. because your fire is going to overwhelm you if you don't. You are going to take on so many damn things that you're going to burn out so fast, and you're going to hit a big state of depression if you don't. Yeah. Oh, Lord, girl. Yeah. You've been jumping into things. Yeah. But you feel like you need to. You feel like you need to. Like you feel like you need to help everybody and do everything. And you know what? Never mind. I'll do it myself. And those kind of things. But babe, if you're going to burn yourself out, like you're headed for burnout, like super fast. So you're going to have to make sure that you say no to the things. Say no to the peoples. Tell them your spiritual advisor said you have to go spend some time in the woods. I need to go run naked through the woods. I mean, maybe not naked through the woods unless you're into that, but just saying. Just saying. So I hope that helps, Miss Melissa. All right. Amber Bell, you're next. So I have Amber, Tawny, Elise, and Sheila. I mean, if naked in the woods is good, if that's what you want to do. I'm not gonna sell, All right. Miss Amber Bell. All right, Miss Amber Bell, you ready? Ooh, you got a lot of retrogrades when you were born. Oh my God, that's perfect. I'm so glad that you're going camping. That's fantastic. That's fucking perfect. So, perfect. Enjoy that. Enjoy every minute of it. All right, Miss Amber, let's see here. What's up? Okay. So the main thing holding you back right now, oh Lord, your fire is 40% of your chart. Your air is 33% of your chart. Your earth is 20 and your water is 33, excuse me. Your air is 6.7%. It's a sliver, which means your water and your fire are warring with each other. Your need to move forward, your goals, your drive, your ambition, and then your sensitivities, your emotion, and your intuition are literally warring with each other. They are butting heads like nobody's business. So you're like, man, I want to do this. This is where I want to go. I want to do this in life. I want to do that. I want to do this. And then your emotions are like, yeah, but then you're going to hurt this person and you're going to hurt this person or this person, whatever. And your gifts are through the roof. So then you're like, I don't want to do that because then I have to be around people. So Miss Amber, being that your air is so small, you have got to reconnect with your air like ASAP. Spend time with things that remind you of the sky. Listen to the wind. Play storms. Well, I don't know about playing storms because that's gonna make your water bigger. You also need to ground the shit out of yourself. The air is going to help with the water. The earth is going to help with the fire. So sitting outside in the sunshine, sitting outside on a windy day, those are the things that you need to be doing because your water and your fire are warring against each other. Ugh. Your mutable signs too in your chart are 53% of your chart, meaning that you're bouncing from thing to thing to thing to thing. Grounding will help you do that, or help you stop doing that. Grounding will help you pause and go, okay, I can't do this because I need to take a breath. I need to chill. I need to calm down. Alrighty. So these last few are just like short, quick reads. All right, Tawny. Hers is kind of a full. Then Elise and Sheila. All right. Can we move my chair forward a little bit?
Now I got my fat ass past it.
Miss Tawny. Yeah. There you go. Tawny Grace. I'm gonna put that on there. How are you, Miss Tawny Grace? Alrighty. Ah, don't you hate that when you get that itch like way down in your ear? It's like in your brain. I'm wonderful. It's so weird for my brain to be like, dude, it's like 10, it's like midnight. You need to go to bed. But it's not where I'm at. It's only like 10. I still need to go to bed. But, oh shit. I guess I need to put in all your information. It's like, no, we can't do that. You need the location. There we go. There's a Fresno, Texas. I didn't know there was a Fresno, Texas. Did you know there was a Fresno, Texas? All right. So, all right, Miss Tawny, let's look here. Ooh, you definitely are a fire girl, aren't you? Oh, so your moon when you were born was a Cancer, so water. Now it's in fire, full on in Sagittarius. Meaning that right there tells me that your emotions, your shadow self is really doing a number on you right now. Shadow work is going to be a good thing for you. Shadow work is going to be a very good thing for you because the fact that your moon shifted from being a Cancer, being a water, to being a Sagittarius, that is fire. It's change. It's drama. It's it means your shadow self is kickboxing the shit out of you right now. Oh, okay. I see one thing immediately right off the bat. Your air is tiny. You're too grounded right now. You're too grounded. Your earth is at 40, then your fire's 26.7, your water's 20, and your air is 13. You're too grounded. You're too grounded. If you guys are wanting to learn about shadow work, because I see you said that, you know, you need to learn about shadow work, here's what I recommend. Do not do it on TikTok. Do not do it on TikTok. Go on the internet itself, look up some articles, type in shadow work plus Carl Jung, Jung. Look up what it actually is, okay? Because most of the people on TikTok that talk about it have no idea what it actually is. Shadow work is integrating the deep, dark parts of yourself that you hide into the light. It's integrating two parts to make a whole, the yin and the yang, the good and the bad, the light and the dark. It is actually a psychological way of working through trauma. I almost said through therapy, working through trauma. It is something that kind of has to happen when you are on a spiritual path. But there's a lot of people on TikTok. There's a lot of people on TikTok that have no fucking idea what shadow work is. And I kind of had this little speech a little bit earlier. They are absolutely fucking some people up with do this, do this, do this. No. Learn the correct way of doing it. There are a lot of people that teach shadow work that have been doing it a long time. I've been teaching it since 2014. I have classes. I am more than happy to help you. I do private shadow work sessions. Even if it's not from me, there are some fantastic shadow work books on Amazon, guys. Do not learn about it on TikTok. You can fuck yourself up really easily if you are not working through shadow work the right way or with somebody that knows what they're doing. Okay. So now let's talk about this stuff. You're way too grounded. Your earth is at 40%, meaning you are being too practical. You're trying to be too productive right now. You're burning yourself out in a different way, because your fixed signs are also 46%, meaning you want to be super productive and you're doing too much. It's not that you're saying yes to too much, it's that you're doing too much. You have too many irons in the fire that you're trying to work on, and you're going to burn yourself out in that way. Your air is also really small, meaning that you're having a problem sharing ideas, communicating, and you're also having a problem processing all those downloads. So, working on your third eye is going to be fantastic for you right now. I would recommend listening to the solfeggio frequencies. Get all of your chakras in line. 528, that frequency in particular, is going to be a good one for you, and 417. Those two right there are going to help you tremendously with getting your air back up a little bit. Now, just getting everything back into alignment is going to help with that earth, but it's still going to be there for a little bit. You're going to have to, here's what I'd recommend, because your mutable is pretty good size, and that's getting things finished. I'd recommend sitting down and making a very simplified list of all the things that you have going on right now. And then looking at that list and going, oh, okay, this, and this, I can actually just do these couple of things and finish them and knock them off my list. I would do that. I would do that ASAP. So that way you don't have as many irons in the fire. And that'll help you work on that air. It'll help you work on that water. Okay? You overthink everything? Yeah. Right now, especially because your earth is humongous. So you're looking at everything in a super practical way. But like I said, that productivity, like, it's great because you're wanting to do all the things, but you're wanting to do all the things so you're not actually getting anything done. You just, yeah. So do that, sweet pea. It'll help. It'll help. Make that list and knock out at least a couple of things that will, as you're knocking things off the list, you'll be like, oh, damn, I should have done that months ago. So, yeah. Thank you, Miss Deb. All right, Miss Elise Parrish. Ready? So I have Elise and Sheila. Good. I'm so glad, sweetheart. I'm so glad. What the hell? All right, Miss Elise. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and update this, make sure everything is still good. Make sure I don't have anybody else added to my list that I wasn't prepared for. Okay. Whoa. Miss Elise. You were a shooting star when you were born, and now you have defenses up too far. So when I'm looking at your transit chart in the middle, it makes a design, right? You had this amazing, like, almost 8-pointed star in here, okay? You literally were a shooting star. And now you've had so much shit happen, and you've been through so much, that there's a big, it's not a square because it's like big up here, but it's down here like that. Rhombus, I guess, is that what they're called? You have your defenses up way too far, babe. You have the fight me attitude. Your fire is 40% of your chart. And your mutable is also 40%, meaning that you are switching from one thing to another. You are kind of stomping down and being like, fight me if you don't like it. Like, you really have your defenses up way too far. You have your defenses up way, way, way too far, sweetheart. Your water is only 13%, meaning that you are not connected to your sensitivities, your intuition. You spend a ton of time around some water. It'll help kind of quench that fire a little bit and that, hey, fuck you, fight me attitude. So that's absolutely what I'd recommend, sweetheart. Absolutely what I'd recommend. But yeah, that fire is going to get you in some trouble. It's going to get you in some trouble. All right. So I have Miss Sheila Ogren, and Sheila is my last one for this evening. And then my butt is going to go to bed. And get up and do it all tomorrow. Tomorrow, you guys, it is full Reiki session. Just saying. All right, Miss Sheila, you ready? All right. You're a power beacon. Okay. 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 So, Miss Sheila, you're a power beacon. You started off life as a power beacon, meaning you unlock or unblock other people's personal power. So when their personal power has like a gate, you open the gate. You open the gate. Now, however, something has shut that off. And you're all about balance. Like, you, right now, today, in your chart, have 5 Libra placements. Your Sun, your Venus, your Mars, your Neptune, and your Pluto. Oh, your water is fucking massive. Girl, your gifts are through the roof, aren't they? You shut your own gift off. Okay. So your water is 40% of your chart. That right there tells me that your gifts and your intuition is through the roof. And so you right now are overwhelmed. You're pulling in too much information from the universe, and you absolutely feel batshit crazy. You are not. It's just that your gifts are through the roof right now, okay? It doesn't help either that your water is 33%, meaning that not only are your gifts through the roof, but you're processing everything that you're getting in and all that information. And it's like, I know I'm crazy, so therefore I'm not crazy. Isn't that crazy? It's that kind of thing. Your fire and your earth are only 13.3% apiece. You need to spend some time around a lot of earth and a lot of fire. Earth will help you ground. It will help you calm down. It will help your gifts kind of not turn off, but be at a manageable level. By boosting your fire, that will help you burn through some of these ideas and some of this processing faster. Because right now, with your water and your air being so big, all those downloads you're getting, all of that intuition, all of your gifts, all of those things are just festering, and you're overthinking everything because you can't help it. So a lot of earth time, not just outside, earth time, like feet in the grass, on the dirt, sit in the grass, touch the trees, and fire. A lot of fire time. So candles, bonfires, put on YouTube, a crackling fireplace, things like that. Those are going to help you more than anything right now. More than anything right now. The other thing is your cardinal signs are 53%, meaning you have a ton of ambition and ideas right now, but your fire being so little means you can't move forward with them. Make a list, write them down, because they're coming like this and you can't do anything about it. It's like they're coming in and you're like, oh my God, that's fucking awesome. And then you're like, I'm going to do that. And then you're like, I'm not doing that. So make a list of all those things, because this will shift and you'll be ready to go back and think of and look at those ideas and implement them. So yeah, make sure that you do that, love, okay? So with that, I've now been reading for about 3.5 hours. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna take my happy butt and my cold feet, and I'm gonna go to bed. And I'm gonna get up. Thank you, love. And I'm gonna head to LA in the morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause YouTube here. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys missed your reading, it is on YouTube.